Have to see me, just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it always be burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. Moments of calm, nothing left to be found. A mirror right in front of me, that's where I found an empty glass, reflecting that's a truth. It's telling what's not to be told. I need that mask. I'm a shapeshifter. Masquerade, heart in both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, chained down to my core. Please don't take off my mask, my place to hide. I can't tell you how to see me. Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me, burning down the walls? Is there a way for me to break? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked: where have I been? I'm a shapeshifter at post masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter. What else should I be? Please don't take off my mask, revealing dawn. How to see me? Just a cage of bones. There's nothing inside. Will it unleash me? Burning down the walls. Is there a way for me to break? I'm a sharpshooter at Paul's masquerade, hiding both face and mind, all free for you to draw. I'm a shapeshifter, have no face to show. Please don't take off my mask, my disguise. Where have you been? Been searching all along, confessing while alone and on, without a clue, without a sign, without grasping it. The real question to be asked.
Oh fuck, I didn't mute. Right, so, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. No one else is here. It makes a little difference. Hello, PJ. What are you doing? Anyway, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Anyone that is here on this Saturday evening. Saturday night, whatever you want to call it. Welcome to a late as all bloody hell stream with yours truly. I just came back from a movie outing, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Personally, if I went to go see Sonic the Hedgehog 2, or Sonic 2, whatever it's being called. I don't remember what the actual title of the movie was. It's Sonic 2, I know that. And it was a blast. I had a lot of fun. All my friends pretty much very much enjoyed it. The ending was great. The prelude to what's to come for Sonic 3, because, you know, it's doing good enough, it's going to end up getting a third movie. So, yeah. It's doing what it did best last time. It's throwing in a lot of the word I'm looking for here. It's throwing out a lot of references and small nuances to pull in like the crowd. People like me that play like the old games, so we catching like a lot of the crazy cool shit that does. Like some Robotnik symbols is in there, some of the poses that characters were doing. It was an overall good time. I thoroughly enjoyed the movie. It was a fun outing. But because of that outing and on the way home, my friend started playing Persona music. I got the itch to play more Persona. So here we are. We're playing more Persona. Probably won't play too long tonight. I will want to eventually go to bed. I actually don't even know how long we'll be online. I'm also kind of using this as a test. Like right now we're kind of good as far as like streaming tonight. Normally like I think my upload starts to tank around the weekend for whatever unforsaken reason. It might start tomorrow. Not sure. But I'm also technically testing because I'm streaming this like normal. But I wasn't able to record and stream at the same time for some reason not too long ago. So I didn't have like the files for the stream like I normally would. So whenever I would upload these, it's going to be a little bit off. And we will be probably behind as far as uploading this to YouTube when I get a chance. But I will upload these to YouTube to my earliest convenience. As a lot of these have not been hit with like, you know, a DMCA or whatever. But right now I'm currently I'm streaming it on streaming it like normal, but I'm also streaming it on Discord just to see if it's gonna gonna hold. No one's here to watch it. So I just wanted to see if it would work at all, and it seems to be working because the kind of error I was getting was something. I did not change the category. I am. Because that would have been annoying. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, at the moment I have absolutely no guest. I think everyone is all good and ready, getting ready to go to bed. Everybody's got work in the morning. Yada yada blah blah blah. You know, everybody's got a life. I don't really have a life. Just came back from a movie and now I'm here playing Persona. Haha. But anyway, I believe this is right after the palace, right? Almost positive this is right after the palace, so we can call Kawakami.
What?
Thank God this is actually free. She quit her job, so she doesn't actually charge us.
Like right here and here. Master. Oh. See you later.
Alright, now we have our knight to us, and I think we do need to Shibuya. Who's in Shibuya? I know who's in Shinjuku. She's not there. Fuck. Interesting. We find ourselves in a... Well, we don't need to spend time... Nope. Well, we beat the Big Bang Challenge. You know what? Oh, a hangout that I really want... Oh, you know what I should do? Before I forget. Hold on. We're gonna go take care of this real quick.
Hey, hey.
I'm here to work for you, Lala-chan. I do need the kindness.
Thank you.
She said on Sundays is pretty
It's
rough.
all you.
Well, I guess I'll have you start immediately then. It's almost time for the customers to arrive, so good luck.
Oh.
The customers seem to be enjoying themselves. Make sure you learn well from Lala's personality. Hospitality.
Oh.
But yeah, this place is pretty packed tonight. I'd say it's time to get to work. Which customer should I talk? We don't have courage up. Red-faced businessman. Short-haired office worker. These are all like the extra stat you could get up. Look, talking to the scary man boosts your boost courage. I think this guy will boost. No, she's gonna like woman in an evening dress will boost your charm. I think she might boost your proficiency, which we don't need that. Then this leaves him the boost knowledge. She might boost knowledge. Between these two, one of them might boost knowledge, but I think I need courage more right now. Lala seems busy. You don't know anything any more important right now than you're talking to me.
Man.
It's intense. I listened to him to the end without running away.
Yep.
How is that man so intense? Well, you didn't succumb to the intense vibe he gives off. You got more guts than you did before. And it's better than nothing. Okay. Transcendent, erudite. We still need to work on our everything else. I feel like charm's almost done, though, right?
Excuse me.
Good evening.
Oh.
Oh my, you look quite exhausted. Here, have a seat.
Oh, honey.
Well, see, your boss has been bullying you again.
I'm beat.
As soon as I talk back, he makes sure I know I'm lower than him. He insinuates he'll demote me. After that, I'll overhear him talking about me, calling me useless while I'm at work. Everything I've done, all the results I'm getting. Somehow he's taking all the credit.
So you're saying...
This is the worst kind of workplace abuse. I can't believe that man. Many people have quit because of stress, and yet the higher-ups all ignore it. All the terrible bosses I could get in the world, why did mine have to be Shinsuke Kishi? Hey Lala, I wish those Phantom Thieves could do something and help me with this.
I mean...
Like how? Are you going to ask them to steal all your stress away? No, I guess it's impossible. But it's nice to think about.
Hey, hey.
Hey, did you hear that? Isn't that the same guy Mishima mentioned before? Yeah, we can do that. Not sure it's a target. You need to make sure everyone's on board with the mission. Summon them to the hideout for a vote. Yep.
Nice work.
Thanks for your help. A minor like you should probably be getting home around now. Oh yeah, you were speaking with Yatsutora-chan today, right? Yes, he's a scary-looking man. I'm surprised you could hold a conversation with him. You really were quite bold to talk to him. I was impressed with what I saw. Oh, here's your pay. Keep up the good work. Ooh, and I forgot, Lala-chan gives you a good amount. Alright, you should be going home. You're still underage, and Shinjuku is dangerous at night.
Yep.
It's easier to see a customer's face since this place is so cramped. I think you look more dependable now. Was this charm or kindness? It was kindness. Alright, good. Kindness has reached rank 4. I think it needs to be a max rank to get the boss to melt.
Alright.
Your kindness has increased from empathetic to selfless.
Wanna head back?
We should go home. I'm getting sleepy. Now it's up 2 points. I mean, man, kindness is a bastard to it. But I should turn this up a bit more for myself. Takeda-senpai, thank you so much. What'd I do? Turn it up. Turn it up. Alright. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. I just got out of that meet I was talking to you about, and my routine was the best I've given so far. So I just wanted to thank you for that. Why me? You're the reason I've come so far, senpai. You helped me so much, even with the mundane things. I just can't thank you enough. Please, I just want to thank you again. As soon as I get the results, I'll let you know. So I'll be messaging you again sometime soon. Now I'd better get going. Have a good night. Oh yeah, the enormous oh hello. Pardon? What's going on? Excuse me. Can you not do this right now? I'm thinking.
Looks like we made a great miscalculation, inmate.
I'm sorry. What are we talking about?
Contrary to our assumptions, it seems you have turned out to be quite promising.
Your powers continue to grow, as do the relationships you hold with your contractors. It seems the rehabilitation is proceeding at a fine rate.
Sure.
Allow me to warn you on one matter. Being at the peak may mean you are mere moments from your downfall. Unexpected situations are necessary in a game, after all.
Why'd you say game? Where'd that come from?
The dream again. What the hell? I'm human. I have to be. There's no way I was born like that. I won't let myself get worked up over some dream. I'm sure everything will be clear if we can get to the depths of mementos.
Don't worry, Morgana won't run away again like he did before. We're good on that part. That was weak. What the hell?
Good morning.
Oh, hi, Makoto. The palace is gone, so I guess we're waiting for a while. What do you guys do at times like these? We take a break, honestly.
I see.
See, I suppose it'll do us good to take it easy every now and then. Still, don't go overboard. You can't forget your primary duties as a high schooler. Those are words. It's important to play the part of a diligent student, right? I mean, I'm a diligent student. I don't have to play the part. I've done the thing. Oh, we're went right to after school.
Well then.
And now we wait, like usual. That's not an excuse to slack off. We should still use our time wisely. We have 5 about my paper. want an exam. I don't... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't probably do the thing. We're probably not done with doctor. Okay, we have to do doctor. Doctor must be done. Alright. So we have at our disposal, we have this one we have to do eventually. Then we have you, and then about his paper. Maruki is almost done. We only need to do 2 more ranks, so we can kind of skip out on Maruki for now. And, we can do Maruki basically, like, next month. But, I need to dedicate some time to both An and Makoto. Just get them out of the way now. Then start working on, Yusuke. Honestly, I should be working on Yusuke way more, but I've not had the time to put in as much as I should have. Akechi's is locked until the end of this session. We just got Futaba not that long ago. Yeah, honestly, you don't get a whole lot of time to work on Futaba. And Weapons Dealer is usually at night anyway, so... most of my nights so far will probably be for... We gotta finish... well, Mishima will finish near the end. Maruki, we're almost done with Maruki anyway, so we're not super concerned about him. We want to finish Star. Thankfully, hers is at night. We gotta do Star, and this is almost done. And then we, like, basically everything is gonna be going at, like, every night, if it's possible, we're gonna do Hangman. Like, most of our night hangout confidence are almost done, because Hangman won't be that bad. I do need to max out Courage at a certain point, but yeah. And then the twins are based on, like, when you bring them whatever arcana. We do need to hang out with the twins for a variety of reasons, though. There are some things we have to do for the twins at night, and we will do those. But honestly, looking at this now, I feel like I've got enough time to max out almost every social link in the game. Almost. We're not on a bad track. The thing that will hold me back, however, is all of my social stats, which is that's one social, which is basically kindness is going to be the biggest hurdle I have to, like, cross. Kindness. We do have a confident link we need to get done in the form of... Not done. There's a confident link we have to start. That's going to be Haru's, because we don't automatically start Haru's, I don't believe. And even if we did, we got a lot to do. But I guess if you did it everything, like, perfectly, and you had, like, all these a bit better spread out, like if you had Yusuke at like 6 and On at like 7, you would have a pretty decent amount of time. But even, like, I think about it, even if I don't do, like, even if like the next month I don't have the time to do all of them, Morgana is fine. If I don't have enough to do all of them, I will at least try to get all the party members done. Utaba's the one that scares me the most, because hers is a little hard to get going, because she shares days with so many other characters. But we'll see. We will see what I can get away with. Oh, not you. Violet. Oh, not you. We gotta finish Takemi. Yeah, we gotta finish up Takemi, so I don't have to look at her again.
Hey.
Evenings have been getting colder. It's easy to get sick in that in-between period as the seasons change, so be careful. Okay, because you saw my message, right? I might want to try a different environment so I can understand how pressure affects the data. There's now some places that's high above the ground. I'll have to find a good location. Yeah, let's do the clinical trial. Bond's not gonna... Yeah.
Please head to the exam room.
Basically, you have to take her to, like, a hangout spot that I don't have just yet. I definitely don't have that.
Bye.
Okay, so we're not done with Takemi just yet. It's like another hangout day. Kinda sucks.
You're back.
Still can't do Sojourn.
Inmate.
I trust you haven't forgotten about your special assignment. We'll be waiting in front of our door. We expect you to accept this task with enthusiasm. What? Father has been acting a little oddly. He's been cooped in his study, and his voice lacks energy. It actually sounds quite similar to what Madarame went through. And Madarame still had a change of heart in the end. Don't worry, Haru. That's so? My apologies, I don't mean to doubt you or anything. Nobody was accusing you of that. People just act a little weird after their treasure gets stolen. It'd be hard not to worry about such a sudden shift. Be okay, Haru. Right. Feel better now after consulting with you all. Thank you.
Looks like this Okumura case is finally going to have a happy ending. All that we have to do now is wait for his change of heart.
Alright, well we can't do... Oh, no one's here. Okay. So, you don't want to do anything. She's not there. And the only thing available is still just Shinju. Wow, oh. The Big Bang Burger, I suppose. We do need our guts maxed out. Let's try to get the guts up. Welcome to Big Bang Burger. Open 24 hours a day because there's no day for it. Yeah. Take the challenge. Get free boost. We need to speed through this, actually. Let's eat that big burger. 10 Big Bang Burgers.
I knew you could do it.
Triple the point, baby! Still not up there yet.
Wanna head back?
Oh, it only gives guts now. You only get the other points boost when it's like, when you haven't beaten it. Or when you beat it. For the first time.
Wow.
And now the two are walking into school together. What's that smell? Did you get a new perfume? It's nice. Yeah, it's a new fall fragrance. It's supposed to be mysterious, like the Phantom Thieves. I thought I'd wear it to show my support while they're out there taking down an evil corporation. A show of support, huh? I could post a photo of all the fan merc I've amassed. Maybe they'll be motivated by how passionate their fans are. That's a way to show support for not the Phantom Thieves, but mucking a fucking... later. He's gonna bug me. We decided to do that request from the forum, right? We shouldn't just half-ass it. Besides, this is boring waiting around. Oh, you want to go to Mementos. Decide later. I can work here. Who can we go? Well, we could probably go see Makoto. Well, let's check. Yeah, we could go see Makoto. Before I go see Makoto, what do we have in our arsenal at the moment? Double Fool, because we still have Arson. Star, Counselor, we don't really need this right now. Sun, we don't need this. Lovers, Death, and we do have a Priestess. High Priestess. Alright, let's go hang with Makoto. If she's... Wait a minute. I can't. I don't think I can.
Well, actually...
I need maxed out charm. Right. Let's go... Is he not here? He is also not here. Alright, this poses a problem. We need... charm. Alright, the 7-7 is going to have my time.
What do you want to do?
I'll go to work. I'll work.
Oh, thank God.
It's a busy day too, so we have to be careful. There's no one to discuss much. Just keep your cool and don't forget to smile. That's the skeleton umbrella. It's a plastic umbrella. There's a barcode on the back of the handle. That's the cow's milk. It's the store's original brand of milk. Barcode right next to the company logo. The sudden rush of customers as soon as Shibuya Senpai goes on break. Just focus on finding the barcodes and quickly get through the crowd. Skeleton umbrella. On the back of the handle. There it is. Let's scan it. Even the handle's see-through. They really went all in.
Nice go.
Alright, that was some perfect barcode slaying. And they only ever ask you for the one.
You did great.
Good work on handling all that by yourself. You've been such a big, huge help.
Today.
Thanks for your hard work. Keep it up.
Hey,
Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate of others through dealing with customers.
Nice.
You've done a great deal. That. I don't know what I was trying to read. I'll change and go home. We could check a book I got.
Ah, you're back.
Father was cooped up in the study again today. His reaction was quite big when I spoke to him, too. Is this what normally happens? Madarame was in a similar state after we changed his heart. It'll be okay, don't worry. All we have to do is wait. You're right. I'll just believe it's going to work. Thank you, and sorry for asking so many times. I'll message you again if there's more
I
progress.
get why Haru is worried. But let's just wait for the change of heart to go through. Don't worry. It'll be just like it always is.
Alright, and then we have... Well, that would be a good day to way to spend my night, right? Oh, there are? You're always fucking... Here, fine, alright. We do have to do Mishima stuff. Where the hell are you? Akihabara. Hey Mishima, what's up? So amazing. The family's fever has run rampant. Fansite's blown up. So you did the request I asked you to do. Thanks. I'd like to talk to you today about how I'm helping you guys. Do you have time? Sure. Let's go somewhere close then. Sorry, one sec. That was from Akiyama-kun. He said he wants me to stop by. Apparently he's pretty close. It sounded serious. I don't think we should ignore him. Can you come with me? Yeah, I can do that. Akiyama-kun! Mishima! Ah, there's our guy. Look, Akiyama-kun says he's not able to pay up this month. How about you spot him? That's what friends are for, right? Friends? Huh. You guys ain't friends? Don't try and mess with us, Akiyama. Is this loser supposed to be the friend who's gonna help you? If you don't got anything to do with this little bitch Akiyama, I suggest you get out of here. Come on, Toru. Looks like we're gonna just have a nice long chat with that girlfriend of his. Please, no! I'm begging you! Sorry, but you broke our promise. Now she's gonna be the one to pay us back, if you catch my drift. This is just what you get for trying to screw us over. You're so cruel, Yuta-kun. Akiyama-kun. Ada, run. I'm not leaving. Are you sure? I don't want to get you involved, though having you here is definitely reassuring. I think I have an idea. It's risky, but it just might work. If anything happens to me, take care of Akiyama-kun, Takeda. Hey, you gosh! Crap, I bit my tongue! You're still here? Wait, you idiot! You better lay off Akiyama-kun. I've been taking a video of this whole conversation. Huh? If you do anything to Akiyama-kun or his girlfriend, I'll bring it straight to the police. Oh, and don't get any ideas about breaking my phone. It backs up to the cloud automatically. Hey, what should we do? We'll be fine. The police ain't gonna do shit because of a stupid little video. Why don't you run along home to your anime girls? We don't got time to deal with losers like you. They're the real losers. They gotta pick on people. Okay, you're right. Eh?
What the hell?
I know you guys are supposed to be tough and all. But are you sure it's really worth getting arrested again over something like this? I mean, this video is definitely enough to get you guys busted given your previous criminal records. How'd you know about that? It doesn't matter how. Just leave Akiyama-kun alone and we'll be even. Then if you keep your word, I'll delete the video. The backup too. You'll delete them now. No. Yuta-kun? Enough of this shit. Man, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. My whole act would have broken down if they didn't back off when they did. I really suck, huh? I mean, you held your own. Wait, that was all an act?
Yeah.
Yep, the whole thing. The truth is, I've dealt with enough bullying to know guys like that have probably been arrested at least once. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious, dumbasses. Oh, thanks for sticking by me, Takeda. We can't let injustice like that go unchecked. Really need to refrain from using those words too much. I think I get it now. This feeling is what made me want to help you guys to begin with. That's why I started the fan site, to make sure that nobody has to go through stuff like this again. Mishima seems extra motivated. Alright. Rank 8. Nothing special at rank 8, but it's fine.
Alright.
We already got, like, the big thing. Akiyama-kun, okay? But they're really late. Hate it on you. Mishima, why'd you help me? Huh? You didn't need to get involved. Sorry. Looked like you were really in trouble, though. So I stepped in. That's so. Anyway, can you walk? Do you need us to call an ambulance? Fine. Let's go.
Oh.
Right? Come on, Takeda.
Well, see you later.
See you later. Oh, Takeda? Sorry. Are you okay to talk right now? The panic is finally kicking in. I'm shaking so bad. I need to talk to someone. Hey, think I'll be okay? Let those guys secretly follow me home. Oh, but I have the model gun I got for the self-defense. My security system's top of the line, so I'm safe, right? I'm down. Those guys are not... What? You're not even gonna help? I can't face these guys alone. They're gonna tear me apart. Destroy me! Oh. For some reason, I feel weirdly calm after getting to yell a bit. Anyways, ugh, I'm so exhausted. Wish I could just crash, but I gotta do some research on these guys. I kept the mod on the fan site too. It's looking like another all-nighter. Thanks for listening through all that, though. Okay, see you. Hey, hopefully Takemi wishes to see that.
Hey!
See? That book speed. Twice as fast. Really. Infiltration tools, aquariums. Here to... Oh, no, we already got that. Well, if I have... No, because I've been visiting every spot, have I? Beginners for fishing. That I could need. Alright, batting science. Chinese sweets. We do need that. What do you prefer? Nakamisa Street or the Sky Tree? Asakusa, huh? Ah. Nakamisa Street is super popular even among foreigners. All the young people, families alike, are visiting in droves to see the Sky Tower. Tokyo Sky Tree. They were both the old and new. I want to go there with someone. We probably... No, we didn't see it.
Oh.
So you finished reading Shitamachi Reborn. Seems like Akakusa is a pretty lively place. Every day there's like its own mini festival. Tokyo Skytree seems to be a popular tourist destination too. Asakusa Oshiage? I don't know. You can also invite people to this tourist attraction. I mean, I'm gonna read a book. I'm gonna not read a book. And we're not... Oh, hi there. Good morning to you. There are a lot of students here at this hour. It's refreshing to make the work commute at a different time every now and then. Running late? You caught me. On my day to work today, I ran into these old ladies carrying some heavy luggage. 3 of them, in fact. I was offering to help carry their things, but then my back made this sound that it shouldn't make. Well, anyway, have you heard the news from Yoshizawa-san? I'm so happy for her. It makes me feel like doing my best too. Of course, as I say that, I'm running late. Well, hey, we all need to switch it up every now and then. So let's do our best for today, shall we? Maruki. You're a great character. Let's get breakfast, so now I'm hungry. Have you seen the totem pole at the diner in Shibuya yet? Yeah, it really is a totem pole. So colorful. I just love watching people try to eat it. You know those people who can eat it without falling over? I'd never be able to do that. Eating a totem pole without it falling over? I wonder why I call it a totem pole. Probably the way it looks.
Man.
But what does it look like? You didn't really think about that, did you? Eating it without it falling over. You might be able to improve your proficiency there. Totem pole at the diner, huh? We should go there at least once to see what it's about. I'm actually curious. I want to see what it looks like. We have max proficiency, so we don't need that, but we have max knowledge. But if we find a day where ain't nothing worth doing, I think I'll try it.
Oh, have you
Have you ever thought about your phone went off but nothing actually happened? It seems so many of us have experienced this that a term has been created for it. The English name for the particular phenomenon can be abbreviated to PVS. Would anyone like to tell me what that stands for?
I need an answer.
Mr. Takeda, let's hear it. What is a phenomenon commonly called in English? Okay, let's remember what she said together. PVS, referring to when you mistakenly think your phone is going off. What's the P? Phantom? Right. It's got to start with phantom since you're only imagining it. The next part is V. That means it'd be phantom what? Yeah, that's it. When your phone buzzes, you say it's vibrating. Last is the S, so if we have phantom vibration, so... Phantom vibration syndrome?
This is it.
Good.
Good. The correct English term is phantom vibration syndrome. If you're anxiously waiting for someone to contact you, your brain will apparently trick you. This is an affliction that can only affect a modern society where being connected 24/7 is commonplace. Pretty smart. I didn't expect that. You might not be too bad. You're on a roll today. All that knowledge that I don't need. When I was a student, I'd get all worked up waiting for my SO to call me at night. Nowadays, people complain if you don't reply to a text you just saw. Kind of obnoxious if you ask me. If we get to the point where we'll be able to read each other's minds, I'll pass on that, thanks. Same. Don't need to be mega mind all over the place, thank you. Right? This one's important. Apparently this post was made by someone with ties to the banks in the finance sector. Target this time is a guy who never pays back his loans. It sounds like he might be involved in organized crime too. He could be dangerous. How dangerous? Apparently even the police are having trouble catching him. He keeps changing his name and appearance to elude them. I guess he's basically the man of 100 faces. Not bad, huh? According to one particular post, he's currently going by the name Fumio Akisu. went ahead and made a warning post about it. Is that okay? Either way, I'm sure it'll be easy for the projects. Wow, this is some good info, even for Mishima. Let's discuss whether or not we go after this guy over at the hideout. Man of many faces and depths. Right, we have 3 potential hangouts. The request, potentially hang out with An or Fukaba. I think I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna basically. We're not getting Star or. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I have nothing. Wait a minute. Hold on. I didn't think about this. Okay, no, he's good. Are any of you reversed? Okay, so I don't think we have. So there's a chance that if you don't see any of your confident links, they can reverse on you and then you can't hang out with them. I know usually it's dependent on whether or not if they're available to be hung around with, but I went to the underground mall. God. I was gonna hang out with An anyway, but oh god. Metro Street, underground walkway, and he's still not there. I don't think anybody's reversed. The game would tell me if they were. Where is everybody?
We'll just have to wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Popular. We definitely have faces.
Okay, let's get going.
This is really like an oasis right in the middle of the city. Feel the tree's energy. I honestly enjoy just relaxing. Makes me think of a picnic. And now I'm craving sandwiches. How about dumplings? Huh, but they're totally different. Well, I guess both have carbs, though. Oh, how about we put dumplings inside of a sandwich? Anyway, it's really quiet here. Yeah, no, let's take a walk. What else is around? Want to come with? Cool.
Thanks.
Thanks for the day. See you.
Ah, you're back.
It's getting really crazy online. Fantasies have been trending all over the country. And they pass it that I don't hear people talking about the fantasies in the city too. That just means people are really starting to count on us, right? This fervor may be too extreme. A dangerous omen. We could face great danger if anyone managed to discover our true identities. Don't scare us like that! Ain't no way somebody's gonna figure that out. Either way, this excitement has definitely piqued the public's interest in the Phantom Thieves. We'll need to be even more careful from now on. Why we gotta be the ones who sneak around? It don't make sense. Alright. Well, I'm going to do this. We have a star! Man, we've not been a lot of days. People have been available.
Good evening.
Traveled overseas for a trip. Thought it was really nice there. Feels so hot here in Japan. More aptitude for this than I imagined. I also sense an ambitious spirit within you. You have taken into account your improvement throughout our lessons. I have something in mind, but let's play a match first. In fact, let's play right now. Hang out with her. After we finish this match, let's go to the secondhand bookstore. That was a good match. I really do enjoy teaching you. Such a great learner. Today, I thought we'd find you something to help you train on your own. The bookstore is filled with shogi-related books. I've been coming here a lot lately. There's also a curry restaurant just around the corner. I recommend their katsu curry. I always eat katsu curry before an important match. So good luck. Ifumi.
Oh,
Hello, I hope your match went well today. What are you talking about? Today's our day off. My apologies, I forgot that there aren't any scheduled matches scheduled for today. Out shopping with your boyfriend? How nice of you. I shouldn't be surprised. You are a famous shogi player after all. Well, I won't intrude. Bye.
sorry.
Alright, she was only glaring at you because you're with me. She's my senior. I defeated her in a recent title match. Must have been the Katsukuri. Actually, yes, I did have Katsukuri before that match. Truth is, I'm not very well liked by my seniors. The more attention I get, the more enemies I make, the more lies are spread about me.
Oh,
Perhaps it's odd to compare myself to them, but I wonder if it's the same for the Phantom Thieves. People are so divided about them on the internet. Some love them, while others hate them. I can't help but see similarities between them. What do you think about them? They're cool. I feel the same way, actually. Amazing that they're still doing what they do, even though so many people criticize them. Give me courage. Their victories can't be won with the will alone. They change a person's heart. I mentioned it from a tactical standpoint, and oh, I'm sorry, we really are quite off topic. I feel like I've become much more talkative as of late. I usually don't talk this much. More than just someone I can practice new moves with, someone I can
look
confide in.
forward to it.
If you don't mind this sort of thing, I'd like to go out and chat with you again. The family's trust in me is growing. Nothing at rank 4, but I think we get another ability from her at rank 5. Oh yes, it's a book I'd love for you to read. Let's go. Sure.
Next time.
Well then, until our next match, take care. Hello, thank you for accompanying me today. My intention was to show you how great Inbocho is, but I ended up just talking about myself. My apologies. I was shocked though. Ordinarily, I don't talk that much, I assure you. Perhaps it's because I've never had friends at school who I could talk to about shogi. I just want to discourage you from spending time with me. But I would be delighted to do this again. I'd love to. Thank you. Other than used books and Katsukuri, there are many things I'd like to recommend in the city. If you have the chance, perhaps we can explore more of the city next time. I'm afraid I must go. I'll see you at the church. I think she's there on Saturdays and Sundays. Well, then I tried a Sunday and she wasn't there. Regardless, we'll try to. We'll work it out. We will work it out. When President Okamura gets... When is President... and never forgets, the sooner they get it done, the better it is for society. We count on you, Phantom Thieves. Don't let us down. Those politicians and Okamura both deserve divine punishment. Let's push this sold out of Phantom Thieves Merc 2? Merch? I don't know how to pronounce it. Well, regardless.
Alright.
When I went to buy a present for my grandchild the other day, they had a Phantom Thieves costume on sale. It spelled the end of this country if kids started wanting to become more like the Phantom Thieves. You're already in your second year of high school. You should have clear visions of your future. If you're looking for safety and stability, a civil servant is a good option. Hey, Takeda. I bet you all think that civil service is all office work, but the fishermen of Nagaragawa are actually civil servants as well. So tell me, which sector do they belong in? Cultural Affairs? Oh, Imperial Household Agency. Interesting.
This is it.
Very good.
Oh ho, I'm impressed you knew that. Only the Komar fishermen of Nagaragawa are officially used by the Imperial Household. Those fishermen are granted spots on the Imperial Household Agency's Board of Ceremonies. That said, you can't break into that industry even if you wanted to, since it's a hereditary occupation. If you want a government job, try for a spot in a diet. Though some may say that's hereditary too. I'm almost certain I'm mispronouncing it. Same shit.
nice going.
Yeah, knowledge. A stat I don't need. I'm honestly fed up with politicians these days. Isn't there anyone who seriously wants to improve this country? Oh yeah, that said on the news that the cabinet's approval rating went down again. They're the complete opposite of us. Our popularity and approval have been going through the roof. I wonder about that. We face a very particular special situation. Anyway, we now have that mementos request. We'll do the memento stuff later. I really need to do like bird. But I need to get her out of the way, and she like all them points we got, man. It's crazy.
Hey,
Yeah, I want to do quick around.
let's go.
All right, take her to the sky tree. We are gonna get this cutscene. The buildings look like specks from here. This is truly the best altitude to which to test. The atmosphere pressure should have dropped at this height. Are your ears okay? I'm completely fine.
Is that so?
That's reassuring, but it could prove to be troublesome. It might negate the effects of experimenting at this altitude, but it doesn't ruin my results. Well, we'll just have to give it a try. We'll hope this data helps me complete the development of the medicine. Clinical trials like this usually can't be performed, girl. You really are a useful guy. I have to thank you for that, my little guinea pig.
Well then.
Okay, clothes off. Let's get started. Relax, kidding. Give me your hand. First we'll take your pulse, and then... Alright, now the bond will actually grow. The next time we're able to hang out with it, took at me.
You're back.
I guess I technically could go 2 mementos. It wouldn't really affect me that much if I did. I just don't feel like doing it. Where? Nothing. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I don't know what to say. Literally don't have anything. I have no idea what this is. Why did I go? That's the school. I am a fucking moron. Don't worry about me. I just turned my brain off. Turned it the fuck off. And we don't see anything. We're Moonburger. Okay. Whoop. Okay, challenge. Do the thing. Yeah, we've already done this. I'm not about to rewatch all this shit. Still not up. Okay. If there is nothing to do on that night, we'll go we'll go with the twins.
Morning.
Morning. Hey, are you keeping up with the comments online? There are a lot of hateful humor and a lot of expectations for us. Hope Haru's dad has a change of heart soon. All we can do is wait.
No way, man.
Yeah, you got a point, but I'm positive this will make a bigger impact than before. Usually it'll be a while before we see some results, but man, I'm so looking forward to this.
Hi, everyone.
Let's get started with class. How far did you go last time?
Well,
What's going on?
What could this be? I'm off to the faculty office, so make sure you study on your own. Kami's been kind enough to give us this free time. We better put it to good
What do
use.
you want to do?
So what's the plan? I don't have a really good book to read at the moment, but we can go ahead and find the thing. You know what? We're gonna do the flower thing. Where's the flower thing? Read about flowers. Did I read the flowers? I know I didn't read the flowers. Where's the flower? There it is. The unknown language of flowers.
Nice.
You learn more about flowers will be useful when you work at that florist job. This literally just makes the flower job easier.
Oh.
The finished in Flowerpedia. That book covered all types of flowers and what they mean to people. Now, won't that be handy for the florist job?
Right.
You'll gain newfound knowledge with on the language of flowers. I'll see greater detail in the flower explanations while working as a florist. Ah, the teacher's back.
Damn it.
What could that have been about? Well, let's resume class.
Yep.
Okami helped us a good chunk of free time, though. Who do we have? The form request. I went to go see Shiho. Is it raining? No, it's just cloudy. I'm gonna go hang out with On. Sorry, I'm not reading any of that. My apologies. We can log it, right? No, because it's in the phone. Right. So I talked to Shiho about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. You know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly, though, it was kind of refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you when you want to feel better. If it's a friend, yeah, I guess. You're probably right about that. It'd just make me even angrier if it was some random person. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shio's the real strong one here.
Hey,
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day, and she said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. You working hard? Yeah. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently she can't even move her feet. Said it feels like her legs are filled with sand, but she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I just wanted to make her stop. But by the time it was over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up, and that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. Even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? It's because you're kind. You're wrong. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shiho was so cool. Beautiful even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just getting phased. Not just getting phased. It's the power to fight through adversity. So I was thinking, what can I do to help Shiho? Listen to what she has to say.
thanks.
You're right. I'll just have to call her all the time. You know, Juge, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength. Well, thank you for that. I sense a heightened motivation from An. Harrison recovery. Trying to secure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
All right.
Yeah. Now An has Harrison recovery. He has the fan. Ugh, my nose is all runny. What are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know. But, sure. Alright, if this is a night where there's nothing to do, I'm gonna go to the twins. Thank you for calling me. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help Shio out, in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before, but now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I'll cheer you on. Thanks. I can't let her leave me behind. Watch me. One day I'll be cool and strong, just like Shio. I feel great now that I've got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener, Juge. Hope I can keep counting on you for that. Okay, bye. I feel like I just heard a weird noise.
You're back.
In case you would like to stay appraised of the situation, little has changed with my father so far. I appreciate the consideration. We have to truly speak with him, though. As I've said before, this is just what happened to Madarame. No need to worry. No, I'm sorry. I know you're all waiting to hear about the mental shutdown culprit. Father is physically weak, so it may take some time. No need to get too hasty. He's right. He'll definitely have a change of heart. In that case, ain't it time to be talking about our next celebration party? Too soon, too stupid. What? We can talk about that some other time. For now, let's wait patiently. Yes, I'll contact everyone if anything comes up. Right, and then we have... Oh, actually, I think we're to the point where Mishima's stuff will actually finish on its own. I have a lot to report about Akiyama-kun. You might get a little spooked when you hear it. It's going to be long. Can we meet up? Yeah, we can go there. Okay, let's meet at the diner. I was going to use this week to kind of get stuff done anyway. So you remember those guys who beat up Akiyama-kun? Well, it turns out they were really dangerous. I looked them up and found some seriously scary info. Apparently they're part of a gang that's involved in extortion stuff like that all the time. Which I'd known that going on. One slip of the tongue in that act I pulled and I would have been dead. Showed some real courage. You really think so? But I pissed all over myself again while I was researching those guys. Honestly though, you're amazing. You weren't afraid in the slightest. Maybe it's only natural after all the nightmares you've been through. Yo, Mishima.
Hey.
Hi there. Well, it really is Mishima. Dude, right? Nobody else could be this boring. Hey, you figured out what you're gonna do after high school?
It's just...
Not yet. How about the military? Nobody ever notices Zero like you still stealthing around. Too true. I bet you could sneak in anywhere, huh? You'd be Japan's ultimate weapon. Shut up! Akiyama-kun. Huh? Something wrong? Not exactly. Come on, let's just forget him. It's no fun messing with Mishima anymore. What do you mean no fun? You're always the one screwing with them the most. I don't know, I guess I got tired of it. Hey, about before. I've been thinking, well, I should probably thank you. Something happened with you two? You know, you've been acting weird lately, Akiyama. Don't think I've ever noticed all the bruises you've gotten.
No.
Before. I don't really know what you're talking about. Mishima? My bad. Guess it was someone else. You've changed, though. Yo, glasses. I always see you two together. You've been coaching them? Something like that. That's so. Kinda jealous. Anyways, see you later. Wait up, Akiyama! It looks like Akiyama-kun's gonna be just fine. He's a pretty strong-willed guy. And really have changed, huh? I think maybe now I'm starting to be like the Phantom Thieves. I'm gonna work even harder now to make sure I live up to their legacy. Showing some passionate resolve. Alright, we're one more rank away from Mishima being done. That's good. We do need... Mishima is... kinda automatic. You know, I always used to think I couldn't amount to anything. But I somehow managed to step up and help Akiyama with those thugs. It made me realize there really are things I can do to save people. So I've started writing a documentary on the Phantom Thieves. The research I did on that gang Akiyama-kun was wrapped up and was actually what pushed me to do it. And now I'm basically putting together a massive blog of all your activities from the fan site. Don't use our real names.
No.
Oh, don't worry, I'm coming up with aliases for all of you. If you guys have code names you use, those would work too.
Alright.
At any rate, we should celebrate today. My treat. Food Founders. Let's go straight for the fancy fruit juice. 3 times the price, so it's gotta be 3 times better. I'm feeling a steak, actually. That's so much money. I won't order anything else, it'll have to come out of your own pocket, okay? Anyway, let's party until we have to catch the last train. Woo!
See you later.
I know he said catch you later, but he also spoke a line. Woo! What is up? You still rocking into the night, Takeda-chan? Sorry. I don't know the right thing to say after coming home from a party. But that was fun. That was so fun, right? I've never stayed that late at a diner before. I think it's the power of that fancy fruit juice? And it did cost 3 times the usual price. Okay, I'll stop joking around. I think I'm just really happy to hear that one comment from Akiyama-kun. You heard what he said about me, but do you really think some part of me has changed? Sparkle in your eyes. Sure, let's go with that. Hey, really? I mean, I actually look confident now? Gosh, man, you're gonna make me blush, but thank you. The documentary I mentioned. Starting today, I'm going to start writing it seriously. And once it's finished, I want you to be the first one to read the script. It's our promise. A vow between men. Okay? See you. Okay, well, that's the end of the evening. Wait, didn't I say the second? Oh, it's... Oh, we're in our winter clothes now. What do you think about... What do you think will happen to Okumura Foods? Well, even if the CEO has a change of heart, the company's image is still ruined. I imagine their stocks plummeted. Do you think Okumura really exploited his employees? Every little rumor goes viral these days. What if it was all just a lie? If so, the real victims here are the employees themselves. The rumors about Okumura Foods were well known in all the industry. We're thinking it. Hey, did you hear? The sports meet went pretty great. The way they overcome all the odds and made it to the victory stand, it was like something out of a movie. Yeah, they put on a stellar performance this time. Those have been training really hard. It's nice to see some more people with smiles on their faces now. I actually went to watch? Seriously? I get what you mean, though. Maybe I'll go and cheer for them too. It is now after. Alright. Probably gonna ask me, hey, can we go to the thing? I could go see Maruki and I could just get him out of the way now so it doesn't take up any more fucking time. Man, they really wanted us to target a fucking Big Bang Burger. Didn't look at that last time. I haven't commented on any of those, but I've seen always of it. So, you're here at least. I know she's here. Actually, now that I think about it. Let's head to the library real quick. I want to see...
What would you like?
Need to... Okay. I believe we've read literally all of these. There's one more book we can get. Probably a few more, actually, now I think about it. But, actually. Oh. So, wait, let me just... Student Council. We could hang out with Maruki and I can get that out of the way now. But first, I... did... No, it's Jinbo... It's Jinbo... It's Jinbocho.
That's incredible.
Welcome.
Can I help you?
I do need this book. Thank you. Come again.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go somewhere else. Bucket to Maruki. Bucket to Maruki. We'll get it out of the way now.
Welcome.
Hey, good work today. It's already autumn. You'd expect it to get a little less hot, huh? Oh, do you have time right now? Can I talk to you about this theory I've come up with? Gonna help him out. I'm so glad to hear that. Come on in, take a seat. Tell me the details.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming today. So today I'd like to start off with our usual topic. I had you go in there, didn't I? Keita-kun, you're in for a real treat today. I know it's been a while since you've had one and two. What do you mean? Good question. So I recently found this delicious looking buffet. Apparently very well regarded. Has all sorts of cuisines. Well, thanks for your input. I'm making some real progress on my paper. I'd like to take you to that buffet as my way of thanking you. How does that sound? Porta? Don't sell me that short. I've at least saved up enough to express my gratitude to someone who deserves it. Well, that settles it then.
Okay.
We should head over there before they get too busy. Sorry, we should head over there now before he gets too busy.
Now.
Alright. This is all on me today. No holding back. Eat as much as you please. Thanks for the food. Dig in. Although, maybe I went a little bit overboard for my first trip. Alright, sorry, would you mind if I asked you about something before we eat? About my paper. Ibusawa? Huh? Maruki?
Huh?
I knew it! Shibusawa, in the flesh! What are you doing here? That's my line. It's rare to see you in a restaurant like this one. Oh, who might this be? Oh, he's, how do I put it? What are people short of? Pupil? Are you teaching now or something? No, not exactly. Anyway, this is Takeda-kun. Nice to meet you. I'm Shibusawa. Shibusawa was one of my colleagues back in college. He's the one who recommended I pursue a career counseling career. And I hear has been doing you some good too. I catch wind of your goings-on every so often. Honestly, it's a big relief. You have so much more compassion than most, but you can also be a bit too carefree. You didn't have to mention that part. Not that I can refute it. But anyway, tell me more about how you've been. Fill me in on this guy too. Oh, but aren't you here with others? What about them? It's fine. We just happened to swing by here. They won't mind my being away for a bit. And do you think you two really aren't going to be able to tackle all that food on your own?
That's...
What? Oh, right. So you're a student at Shujin Academy, Takeda-kun. They've been on the news an awful lot this year. That's where you're counseling now? Yeah, but only part-time. So what are you two doing in a place like this? This is some kind of private counseling session, right? He's been giving me a hand with my research. I just brought him here as a thank you for all his help. Research? I had meant to mention this earlier, but my paper is finally almost finished. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's all thanks to you, though. Paper? The one you were doing research for? You mean you're still? Yep, I'm still at it. And after all what went down, you'd remember what I told you. That I finished this paper no matter how long it took me. Maruki. You blow my mind sometimes. I swear you gotta be the most stubborn man in the world. Is that supposed to be a compliment? Anyway, it's not 100% complete yet. I haven't even begun the peer review process. Well, seriously, I'd be more than happy to review it for you. I mean, I did perform all the peer reviews for your publications in college. Huh? Really? Of course, man, why not? In fact, that's it. This is now officially a celebration. The meal's on me today. Oh, I couldn't do that. I'm supposed to be treating Takeda-kun here today. Oh, don't worry so much. Don't you want to congratulate him too, Takeda-kun? I sure do. See, he's up for it too. I do appreciate it, but I have to say, I have mixed feelings about this. Oh, don't sweat the details. Come on, let's go for a second round. We gotta hit up the meat section, and the vegetables, and the beans!
That was great.
Whew, what a feast. I think I've hit my calorie intake for the entire week. Yeah, man, am I gonna get an earful for piling on the pounds? Hmm? By who? My girlfriend. Well, my fiancée to be more exact. I'm getting married soon. Ah, I see.
Huh?
Wait, married?! Yep, married. Now you're the only one left from school who's still flying solo. Sorry to pry, but I feel like I need to ask. Still... Actually, forget I said anything. You're going to ask about Rumi, right? Don't worry. It's fine. Did I leave you to the talk? It's okay. There's no need. Rumi was my girlfriend back when I was still a student. Well, I was too spineless at the time, and we broke up in the end.
Hold on.
It's not like a strategy or anything, though. She's totally happy now. It's just that I don't feel ready to enter another relationship on that sort right now. Of that sort right now. This is supposed to be a celebration, yet I've thoroughly killed the mood. Sorry about that. No, it's my bad for bringing it up in the first place. Why don't we wrap up things here? I have to say, it's really good to see you doing well. And with your paper almost finished, too. Hey, Takeda-kun, keep an eye on this guy for me, alright? I mean, it's pretty rare to see him open up to someone like he has with you. Talking about me like I'm some sullen kid. But I do need to express my appreciation properly.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for helping someone like me make their dream come true, Takeda-kun. I can sense Maruki's intense trust in me. More royal content! Man, Maruki got like a extra character with a portrait and everything? That's wild! Anyway,
Alright.
your council confidence has increased to rank 8. You will now be a... Yeah. Sorry, same thing. Well, should we get going? Don't forget to send me that paper, okay? I'm seriously going to review it for you. I won't. I'll be in touch soon.
Be careful, okay?
Thanks for spending some time with me. Make sure you're careful on the way home. Okay, now we should be able to ignore Maruki at least one more time. We might have to hang out with him one more time. It doesn't matter. Hey, it's me. I was supposed to treat you out, huh? Sorry things didn't go as planned. Uesawa has always been quick to offer me his help. Well, maybe it's because he knows I'm a little careless, though. A good friend. That's true. It's actually helped me out a lot. Running into Shibusawa was quite a coincidence, but a very lucky one. He was the best in the department when it came to peer reviews. Maybe you're bringing me good luck with him too. Maybe I'm doing too much magical thinking. Well, see you later. I had water. Back.
Hey!
Broken laptop. You might be able to fix it with the PC tool set. Wouldn't this be perfect project for fixing at your work desk? We should try it when we've got time. Ooh, do we have time? Hey, good evening. Thank Joji right now. You got some time? Want to drop by for a bit? No. Shop's still open. Stop by. Will fixing the laptop fixing the laptop past time. Let me check. Think of it. You did buy a laptop. It's broken though. What are you gonna do?
Okay.
Getting this thing to work won't be easy. Fixing this will take quite some time. Then to Iwa. Everyone has a secret they don't want anyone to know. I barely use the PC because I'd be in trouble if it got hacked. They're here because you saw my message, right? This time I'm going to have you gather some info. Be on your own though. I gotta take care of some other business. Oh, I got my own business to attend to, you know. Hold on, wait. I don't know if I have hangman. The game did not tell me I had a hangman or not. Whoops. Oh, what? I'm not. All right. Excuse me. Hold on.
Hey, inmate!
Into the prison. Fuck!
You
Think Hackathon Kairos is a fucking...
Justine, these are the paths you have walked.
Wait. Hackathon Kairos. I believe Hackathon Kairos is a fucking... Hangman, right? Yeah! Hackathon
What is
Kairos.
required? This is your
Pull it out.
relaxation. Are
I
you
do.
finished? What? It is time, inmate.
Right, I like patience. Massive patience. Anyway. Nope. Bye, kids. Not a better time. Now we will.
Good.
The guy you're looking for is homeless, but he knows what's up. He'll be somewhere in Shibuya. Get info on the rumor about the underground deal. Don't act all suspicious. I gotta take care of some other business, so I'm counting on you, kid. So, you wanna know about some underground business deals, huh? No, you can find anything you need on the internet, right? Maybe you're looking for something a little more. I can see it in your eyes. Didn't you? None of your business. Sure. Anyways, I'll tell you. But just this once. Getting some shady business here. Alright, just act like I'm mumbling to myself. You got it? No promises I'm gonna say anything useful either. An exec for the Hong Kong Mafia came to Japan sometime around the New Year's. Something big went down with a huge Asian investor. It was worth about 100 million yen. You'd figured something like that, something that massive would have got more people talking about it. Did they leash some kind of high-end club to keep it as a private as possible? I didn't hear a thing about that, though. Alright, we're done here. Go. Your store is impressive as always. Great stuff, Iwa.
Yeah.
It's nice to hear that coming from you, Suda-san. I bet you could start a war with realistic models like these. Seriously, these are incredible. I should get going now, though.
Yo.
Welcome. Alright, Iwa. I'll take one of everything you showed me today. I'll need an entire arsenal. How long would that take? Depends on how quick the parts come in. Some stuff's probably gonna have to go through customs. How long things get stuck there is totally out of my control, though. Tell me, Moonin, what's your son's name? Kaoru-kun, was it? Right. Well then, if you don't deliver on time, I might just have to let Kaoru-kun in on your little secret. Suda-san, please. I wonder how will an adolescent boy like him react to finding out his father was in the Yakuza. I guess if things go sour, we could always try to sell him again. Fine. I'll put a rush on your order. Happy now? Very much so. Well, I look forward to hearing from you again soon. Sorry to make you wait, kid.
Shit.
God damn it! So that was Suda.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry you had to see that. Anyways, how'd it go? You learned anything good? $1 million yen deal. Someone made a big deal with the Hong Kong Mafia worth 100 million yen around New Year's. Surprised Masuda had something to do with it. I hear he's been bragging all over about a big score he made right near the start of the year. Gotta do some research into it myself. Anyways, nice job. I'm gonna be able to give Suda a real scare next to the info you gave me. Withdraw, I guess. That goes without saying. Can't wait to see the look on Suda's face. It's been ages since I felt this excited. It's all because of you, kid. Turns out you're pretty useful. Damn, I didn't get no points. No points.
All right.
A little upset about that. But I'm gonna head home early and spend some good old quality time with Kaoru to celebrate. Damn fine job again, kid. Get on out of here. If only I needed proficiency. You need to have you need to have level 4 courage to get more points into proficiency. It's fucked up. Yo, it's me. Just wanted to give you a fair warning before I go home to Kaoru. Definitely got me some good intel. Honestly, I appreciate that. Now Suda knows your face, and that could be a real problem. I agree. Catch on fast. Thanks to that shit today, Suda knows we're connected at least. Which means that stunt we pulled with Masa ain't gonna work on him. Well, what's done is done. If one method isn't gonna work, we just gotta find another. I will think about our next move. Until then, don't do anything stupid. When I need help, I'll get in touch. Hope you'll be ready. I hope I'll be ready too, truth be told. How dumb I just realized that I am not looking at this the way it's supposed to be looked at. Or the way I want to look at it anyway. Here we go. Now we have the right screen. This is probably going to be loud as hell. Execute, yada yada yada. It's just people on their online personalities shouting for blood.
Well then.
Reminds me, home shopping program. What do we got? A clinical trial. I want to see you for a clinical trial. Just kidding, we're done with those. But this is important. Could you stop by? Go right away. I didn't pay attention to how much time we got left.
Hey, Doctor, does it matter who likes someone first?
What are you talking about?
There's a boy I like, but my friend told me that I have to let her have him because she liked him first.
Oh, that's not true.
Really? Then why did she say that?
Likely because she's jealous of you. Just be careful because it might result in pandemonium.
Pandemonium?
That girl's gotten a lot better. So much so, in fact, that now she's gossiping. She even comes in on days she doesn't have to. It appears she's nearly fully recovered. Which reminds me, the new medicine will be completed soon. Your data has been extremely helpful due to your generic body type and bland health history. You've been a splendid guinea pig. I mean, participant. So, thanks again. By the way, how have I been doing? Have I been helpful? For your escapades with the Phantom Thieves, I mean.
That a joke?
Come on. You and I both know that you were lying about needing to prepare for the entrance exams. I visited Oyamada in jail. A swing of fortunes like that could have only come at the hands of the Phantom Thieves. And to have it happen when it did, isn't the only logical conclusion to think that it's you?
I mean, I wonder.
Well, I don't care. The point is that without you, I wouldn't have been able to complete my mission. I would have never finished the new medicine while I was being deceived by Oyamada, and I would have never met any of the townspeople. I bet the Phantom Thieves save people in need, just like doctors do, huh? So, I'll go out on a limb for you. I'll have even more powerful medicine ready for you. I trust that you'll use them appropriately.
I feel a strong bond with Takemi.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of death, granting thee infinite power.
I don't know how I feel about that last bit, but yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we have now completed the Death Confident link. Increases the selection of revival items at the clinic. Well, that's it.
All right.
I don't really need the revival items that much, unless they come with some really crazy shit. I've never used her stuff past a certain point, but we can check it out. Anyway, the Confident has reached its max confidently.
Right.
You can now use Alice, the most powerful persona of the Death Arcana.
I'm not gonna give them to you for free, though. So
That's
you
fair.
better make some money in the name of justice.
That's fair.
Now go. Take care.
That's fair. I wasn't expecting it to be free. The hell I look like? I don't know. You ain't no charity. I ain't no charity.
You're back.
The shit together. That reminds me, the home shopping program is airing today on who's next? Oh, a movie. This is Kindness. This is not what I. Is it a movie? Movie theater nearby is showing a great classic sci-fi movie. Dude, you're not busy, right? Let's go see Back of the Ninja. Is that a knowledge check? Ow. Hold on. Wait a minute. Flower.
Hey, hey!
Ah! Wait a minute. Hold the. Not. Where the fuck am I going?
Welcome.
That's proficiency. I don't need this shit. Got it. No. I'll come here later. Let's try. Come here. Wait a minute. This is the wrong spot. I don't know what you do. Electric. I'm gonna spend my time with not that bitch at the thing. Okay. Flower shop.
Hi!
This is not the flower shop. I'm stupid. This is the flower shop.
What would you like?
Here, shit. Yeah. Alright. Oh, motherfucker. It's about to make me lose my... I'm about to lose my day, right? Oop. Oh, thank God.
Hey, hey! Oh.
So, possibly the 9th this flower will be particularly good. Do I have a fucking permit? No, we have hang. Whoops. Do I do the movie? I don't know if this is going to be knowledge or not. That's the big... You know what? If it's not, I'm gonna save. We're saving it. I'm save scumming. It sounds like it's knowledge, but that's not always the case. Wrong thing. We are save scumming the hell out of this. Alright. Okay, Futaba, I'll give you my time.
My sandal has come undone. You're too slow. Unless you can move at the speed of light, you'll never be able to go back to the future.
This definitely sounds like a knowledge movie. I am angry.
Yeah, huh? Thanks.
I am now very angry. I am not happy that that was my day. That was not courage. It was not kindness. I should... Well, I can't check with you.
What? Excuse me, but could you please repeat that?
Now, nothing's been decided as of yet. But at the rate that things are going, Yoshizawa-san's honor status could possibly be revoked. Something so serious should, of course, be brought to the attention of both her parents and yourself.
I've been told that her results at the latest meet were quite laudable. Isn't revoking her status as an honor student a bit of an overreaction on the school's part?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile. Don't get me wrong here. Personally, I think her results are impressive, but I suppose the argument could be made that if she's going to represent Shujin and receive special treatment, it's not enough. Please don't shoot the messenger here, okay? This is necessary to guarantee fairness across the entire student body. It's not as if you've been expelled or the like. Another meet's coming soon. Please try for the results the school wants to see.
Sir, putting excessive expectations on Yoshizawa-san will only be to her detriment.
Oh, that wasn't at all my intention. I just wanted to give her a little encouragement. Dr. Maruki, please continue serving the student body as counselor and providing support to Yoshizawa-san. This meeting was merely meant to express how the entire faculty will be supporting her. That's the reason I had you sit in today, Dr. Maruki.
Supporting her. I see.
At any rate, that's all I wanted to discuss with you today. Please keep in mind, these changes are all hypothetical, unless Yoshizawa-san doesn't provide better
Hypothetical my ass.
Well, I suppose we should wrap up here.
Excuse me.
What's wrong with Yoshizawa? Didn't she seem off to you? Oh, it's... Yoshizawa must have dropped it. Shoot, she's gone. Let's return it after school. We should at least send her a text so she knows where it is.
Maybe I left it in here.
Huh. How did Yoshizawa-san handle the news?
She seemed pretty downcast. I think it was quite the shock to her.
I truly hope this is what finally drives her to succeed. She needs to push herself beyond third place and bring home some stronger results. And soon.
Vice Principal, I know I've already told you this, but your approach here is going to affect her adversely. Trying to motivate her with harsh words is only going to give her more anxiety.
Dr. Maruki, we aren't running a charity. If she's going to receive special treatment, she needs to provide adequate results. Praising her until her head swells may be your idea of therapy, but we can't afford to just butter her up forever. We took in those sisters to improve Shujin's standing, but at this rate, we're only going to end up suffering for it. Not only have we lost one of them, but the other one's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
Sir. Oh, pardon me. But there's no denying. First with Mr. Kamoshida, now the principal's death. We've got our backs to the wall here. Huh. If this school doesn't bounce back soon, even my own ass will be on the line. That'll be all. Excuse me.
I just cannot understand.
To be honest, I'm fed up with how happy people have been acting. Stealing hearts, social reform, don't give me this and Phantom Thieves nonsense. It's all unscientific. I mean, how could they target Big Bang Burger and Okumura foods? They're criminals that artificially consummate flavor in a volume to fill a small universe. Are the Phantom trying to steal the galaxy of junk food from me?
You.
That's it, Takeda-kun. Perhaps you think you understand how vast the universe is, full of countless galaxies, but consider this. If we use the 3 watermelons in the sun to visualize a certain matter's size against the universes, what are the melons? Stars? Yeah, stars.
This is it.
I expect as much from you. It's meant to convey the density of stars and the vastness of space. 3 Bs in the whole of Europe also works. In other words, the universe is essentially empty. There are countless stars in the sky, but the universe is even more vast than that. Even with our own galaxy, the stars are separated by a great distance, despite the sheer volume of them imbibed. In vision... Hold on, what did he say? Sheer volume of them visible. There we go.
Nice going!
More knowledge that I didn't fucking need. I kinda want to hit that reset, but we'll rock with it. Close, but yet far. You could say the same about hearts. Only he knew the places we've been. You've no fucking idea. God. I don't think we have our data away. Yeah, there's something special will happen.
Hello? Simple. I'm sorry. I just now noticed that you tried to reach me. My smartphone seems to be acting up again. You found my good luck charm, right? Odaiba, in front of the stadium, where we met before.
She's at the stadium?
Senpai, sorry, I can't hear you.
I guess her signal cut out. I couldn't hear everything, but it seems like she's at the stadium. She seemed to be acting unusually this morning, too. Do you think something happened? Like the last time we met her there? It's possible. Well, let's see how she's doing when we drop off her good luck charm. To Odaiba, right?
Here we go, everybody.
No connection. I should have gotten this thing replaced already. I'm so useless. I do nothing but cause trouble for Senpai, and even Dr. Maruki. I'm supposed to be the Kasumi Yoshizawa.
Come on, I want to get a parfait.
Yeah, just a sec. I'm looking up a spot right now. It's supposed to be somewhere around here.
Ugh, you've gotten us totally lost. I don't recognize any of these places. What's that building even supposed to be, anyway?
I think they're building some kind of convention center. Or was it a research lab? What's it matter, anyway?
It's not a lab, it's a stadium. Hmm?
Here she is.
Beginning navigation.
Oh, hello.
Hey, is that...
Well, this, that just happened. I think we're in Mementos. Oh, yeah, we're in Mementos.
What the... This atmosphere... Is this a palace? But we never activated the nav. Wait. Do you think it was Yoshizawa?
Very possible.
It's a possibility. She wasn't anywhere near us when we slipped into this palace. She can't fight like we do. We have to find her. Fast.
Let's go. Gotta go find the gymnast. First, we need to find a way into that huge thing. The area heading past these gates seems suspicious to me. Let's go, Joker. Oh, we just fucking jump over it. Down, buddy. Joker. Joker. Okay. Did I just see the door? No, I didn't. Okay. Come on, Mona. Going up. And we're here. I don't think Yoshizawa's in here. Can we get further in? That door might be our only option. Let's go check it out.
It's somewhere.
Yeah, we're at... Why are there birds? What the f... Alright. Can I even do that here? I don't have a good reason to be doing this. I legit don't have a good reason to be doing this.
Who's there? Was that Yoshizawa? Yeah. Stay on guard, though.
Baby. Oh shit.
Why? How are you here? Who's that? Is she a cognitive being?
It's my fault.
What? Come on.
You must... Kasumi.
Stop! Stop it!
You must...
Yoshizawa's in trouble.
Heresy! You dare to spurn our Lord's mercy!
Use one. Ugly motherfucker.
That voice. Senpai? Looks like that thing's ready to rumble.
Accept yourself. Our Lord laments the foolishness birthed from your pain.
What are you talking about? I heard the school moved her exam period. It must be nice getting perks like that. Where are these voices? Her whole I'm not bothered routine really pisses me off sometimes. Getting special treatment is like whatever if it's deserved. But do you think she's earned it?
I understand how you feel, but, well, third place doesn't really cut it in this case. She needs to attain first-place results for her exceptional status to be worthwhile.
Not only have we lost one of them, but the other one's not doing us any good. Talk about a waste of effort.
I've had enough of this. Yoshizawa? You're telling me I'm not cutting it? As if I don't know that better than anyone! Still, I don't care what anyone says about me. I will not tolerate anyone speaking ill of our dream! It's all in your best interest. Filling my life with this pressure. Demanding the results that you want. Yoshizawa? Could she be? And now you're all branding me a failure? Let me remind you who you're talking to. I am Kasumi Yoshizawa!
So adamant. Rather than accept a life in cinders, you'd strive towards splendor. You know the risks. Well, if those really are the shoes you've chosen, then we'll dance to the end.
This has got to be...
I forgot about this sequence. I completely forgot about this fucking sequence. Oh god. How did I forget about the sequence?
Look at that!
I am thou, thou art I. Accept this contract, the spell cast upon you.
I request we have a rematch. This time, I'm going all in with Cendrillon!
Is that how you're supposed to? Alright, sure. I still have the ladle.
Way to do this. Nothing too reckless, okay? Thank you. Please do. Persona!
Here's the way to this. I ain't gonna worry about it. We're not gonna be seeing this enemy for a long time. To be real with you. Oh fuck this. Get him out of here. I don't think he's immune to fucking... I don't think he's immune to physical. Oh, fine, the fuck out. How are you alive? Ah, Morgana is fierce. It gave us money and experience. I'm surprised.
be weak anymore.
Whoa, I'm quite impressed, considering how you just awakened to your persona and all.
Senpai, right?
Yeah, I can't hide it.
Wait. By the way, why are we dressed like this now?
The long story.
Of course, this has to be awfully confusing for her.
Probably shouldn't stay here though.
Looks like they found us. Time to get out of here, quick. We can explain later.
Right.
Alright, Mo, seriously, get the fuck out of here. I'm not fighting anything here right now. Whoa, not on this mode. Not yet. Nah, fuck that. This place sucks. Get me the fuck out of here.
Oh, we're back at... Huh? My clothes changed back to normal too.
This was your location before you entered the metaverse. We all just came back.
Came back? Did we go somewhere?
About that.
Yes and no?
Please, tell me anything you might know about what's going on. I need to know what just happened to me.
I know how you feel, but what should we do?
We don't have an alternative.
Yeah, you're right.
She's not questioning that the cat can talk.
From the beginning.
Thank you.
She's not questioning that the cat can talk.
A metaverse with palaces and personas.
I'm sure it's not easy to wrap your head around all of this in one go.
Normally I wouldn't believe any of that, but after seeing it all for myself... But wow, you're so good at explaining things, Mr. Kitty.
I'll let that last part slide this time. But isn't there something else that should be surprising you?
Huh? A cat's talking?
Oh, now she...
Took you long enough, and I am not a cat. I am Morgana.
I see. Well, since you seem to know a lot more about this than I do, maybe I should call you Morgana-senpai.
Oh, that's right. Don't you have something for her?
Good luck charm, by the way. You dropped this.
You came all this way to return this? Thank you so much.
Well, sir, didn't come here to actually save you from jumping into a I mean, we still would have done it.
Did something happen?
Well, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet, but I got 3rd place in the last meet. Of course I'm not happy about it, but it looks like the school is even more displeased. I was summoned to the guidance office this morning. I was warned that the school might revoke my honors status if I don't improve my results soon. It would be due to my own inability to succeed in gymnastics, so I have to say it's not an unfair consequence, but I also overheard the vice principal talking about how I'm a useless waste of effort. And I dragged Dr. Maruki into this mess too, since he was with me when I got the news. That's what really got to me.
That's a tough break.
So I ended up coming here. And then all of a sudden I was in that place we just left. But I'll be just fine now. I feel like whatever happened in there helped me to get over it. I'm going to realize my dream for sure.
Seems like you really are on the up and up now. But then again, how did Yoshizawa end up finding a palace in the first place? It sounds like it was pure coincidence based on what she's told us.
The nav?
Well, I suppose that makes the most sense. Hey, do you mind if we take a quick look at your phone? If the nav's on there, we'd be able to tell whose palace that was with the search history.
Sure, it's right... Sorry, this won't do any good.
Why's that?
The battery's dead. It's been acting up for a while now, so that could have something to do with it.
Oh, really? Shouldn't you get that checked out? Well, it's not like that was a palace we've been after, so I guess it's no big deal. We couldn't make its ruler our target unless we reached a unanimous decision anyway.
Okay, I've been meaning to ask. Are you two part of the Phantom Thieves?
I thought that was obvious.
Well, we're...
You are, aren't you?
I thought that was obvious by this point.
I knew it. Wait. That means when we were at the cafe with Akechi-san, I basically told the Phantom Thieves themselves that I don't agree with what they're doing. I'm really sorry.
Oh, you're
Don't
good.
worry about it. With that out of the way, what's your call?
Kasumi?
That's right. Considering how she did back there, don't you think she'd make a worthy addition to the Phantom Thieves?
So, you mean you want me to join the Phantom Thieves?
In a nutshell, yeah. You've awakened to your persona, you're aware of the existence of palaces, and from the looks of things, you've got quite the potential. If you're willing to join us, we'd be glad to have you.
I see.
You don't have to give us an answer right now. I mean, you probably shouldn't make any decisions until you learn more about what it is we're actually doing.
Thank you, but I'm sorry. I have to turn down your offer.
Cool. So we'll head home for now and... Wait. What?
When I awakened to my... persona, was it? I also realized something. I can't keep obsessing over my shortcomings in gymnastics like this. So that's why I can't join you at the moment.
Because you need to focus on your gymnastics.
I'm truly sorry to say no after all you've done for me. Thank you, but I think I'd only cause you all more trouble if I were to join up without being totally invested in it. Of course, I won't say a word about this to anyone.
I'm glad you catch on so quickly. Well, if you ever change your mind about us, just let us know, okay?
Thank you, Morgana-senpai. If that ever happens, I'll get in touch right away.
Yes.
I should extend the same gratitude to you as well, senpai. I swear, one day I will repay you for helping me out in so many ways. Shall we get going? Quite a lot's happened today, but I have a feeling I'll try harder than ever before starting tomorrow.
I'm glad to hear it.
Well, see you later.
I mean... Let's go to bed.
Story stop.
Hey!
Story stop.
Nice.
We have been stopped by the story. We actually have to go to bed. Great.
Well then.
Fuck it. That's a day lost. Yoshizawa, please go to bed. Please go to bed. Everyone's comments used to be so encouraging, but now they're actually kind of frightening. This is utter chaos. The public dislike of Okumura has grown exponentially as well. How are you holding up, Haru? We've been receiving anonymous threats almost every day now. That's scary. But our security is tight, so it's been okay so far. Hopefully things will calm down once we finish this, Haru. Well, what about us? Are we gonna get all popular and shit again? Let's not concern ourselves with that for now. I only pray that things calm down. Yeah, probably best not to say shit about Yoshizawa right now. She's not gonna cause any trouble. I don't imagine that there's a problem with her knowing about our current identities. Regardless. Oh, hi, Haru.
Good morning. Regarding my father, there isn't anything different about him yet. I can't help but think about a lot of things when I'm just waiting. Things like, did it go well?
No need to worry.
Thanks. Hearing that from you puts my mind at ease. I guess I'll relax and look after the flower bed. I haven't been able to for a while.
Oh, we couldn't start her Confident Link yet. We should be able to now. I don't know if it's going to be today, but I think we should be able to start her Confident Link now.
The Phantom Thieves are
Do you think the Phantom Thieves will do the same thing to that CEO as they did to our principal? Come on, they aren't going to murder him. Besides, I'm pretty sure the principal killed himself. No way, that was the Phantom Thief sending a message. Wake up, people, it's time to atone, or something like that. I'd kill for that kind of power. No, you wouldn't. You'd get killed trying to get that power. After school, baby! Alright. Plans for today, the form request. Alright, let's actually go see. Wanna go see. We actually have to go to the roof. One more. Yeah, everyone's shouting about Okumura. It looks like it's locked. Oh, it's still not a fucking... Alright, never mind. What the fuck? Who is all... Ground wall, ground... God damn it, Yusuke! Where the hell are you? Anyway. Can't do guts today. Well, not there. It has to be at night. Fuck it. Hey, on, how's it going?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Should have said, let's have tea. How do we not have a spot in the game we could visit that gives me points? Thankfully, we don't actually have to, bond going on. Well, want to head back? That's funny. I feel like we did really well on hers. That's freaking weird. Hey, boss.
Hey.
Oh, we do have the Sudi armor. You were gonna help me out. What Akiyama said. Damn it. Ah, fuck. You would! I think Mishima's always available, but this would be his max rank. But I gotta do it. I need help at the shop. Stop by if you can. Unless this isn't a rank up, then I'll probably not do it. Yeah. I gotta find somewhere that ain't so popular. This area is marked. Do some work around the shop, then. Alright, nah. We're finishing Mishima. What Akiyama said really stuck in my head for some reason, so I've been thinking over a lot of things. If you have some time, I wanted to tell you something. Let's go see him. Okay, let's take some time to talk at the park. I'll be waiting.
You know, I've been thinking about what Akiyama-kun said to me. How I've changed. For some reason, I couldn't bring myself to run away back when I saved him. So, I was thinking why that may have been. Honestly, I was pretty desperate at the time, so I don't remember much. But in the back of my head, I was thinking what you would do in that situation. I mean, you put yourself on the line to stop Kamoshida, and probably other villains too. So, I thought there had to be something I could do myself. I was only acting out of fear, though. You know, I've always wanted to change. I wanted to go from a dull nobody everyone messes with to the famous world-renowned hero. But you helped me realize something important. Heroes aren't heroes because they're famous. It's because they fight for other people. Looking back on it, what I really wanted to change was the weak me. The me on the volleyball team who let wrongdoing go unpunished, even though I knew it was unjust. The cowardly me who looked the other way when people I knew were in need of help. Tell me the truth. I only changed because you stole my heart, right?
You changed yourself.
Huh? So the Phantom Thieves didn't make me have a change of heart? Really? But you know what? It's still thanks to you that I was able to change. All this time, I've been looking up to the Phantom Thieves, pretending to be a collaborator, and now I'm finally able to stop pretending. Truth be told, I had given up. I accepted that I was a zero, that my existence was meaningless, but I've learned. I may not be able to change the world, but I can change myself. Whether I sulk about my inability to do anything, or hold my head high and look to the future, my perception shapes the boundaries of my world. It all comes down to what's inside my heart. I might still mess up every so often, but as long as you're here, I'll be able to stand up again. So, I may not be the best person around, but you can feel free to rely on me at least sometimes. And no matter what the world says, I'll be rooting for you. Just like you were for me.
I feel strong bond with Mishima.
I am thou, thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened to the ultimate secret of the moon, granting thee infinite power.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the max social confident rank of the moon. Salvation Wish allows backup party members to earn the same experience as current party members. So now we don't have to switch party members around to get the same amount of experience, even though honestly I don't even feel like we needed to in the first place. But at the same time, from now on, if we do gain experience in Mementos or wherever the fuck we go, we're going to be getting a lot of it, because we have him maxed out and he gives a crap ton of experience. His boosts are insane. I don't know what the boosts actually are, but they're pretty huge. So we're at the point where we're probably gonna be really fucking strong. So and hell, I've only had a few issues in palaces. We've literally only been killed like 4 times as a whole in this entire run on hard. And hell, hard was giving me the business earlier. But you never know. And with that, you can now fuse San Delphon, the most powerful persona of the Moon Arcana.
You know what? I'm going to find you an awesome request. That's all I can really do for you right now. But I'm working on that documentary too. I even plan on making it into a book someday. I bet anyone who reads about the Phantom Thieves would find the hidden courage within themselves. Maybe that means I can use that book to change people's hearts.
You have to write it first.
All right, I'm on it. Oh, but before that, I'm hungry. Come on, let's grab a bite to eat on the way home. Maybe a buffet? Wait, no, we should save that for after I get all my book royalties. You'd better be looking forward to it.
Sure. Dream big, that's how you win. As some say. Some say, some think.
Morning!
The day Howard is going to be sent off is almost here. We took the church, so all we have to do is wait. Still, I wish we could do something in the meantime. Why don't we go to Mementos today? Feel like it. You have something else to do? Well, I won't force you. The President has a change of heart. Maybe our reputation will go up and we'll get more requests. I want to get the requests we can currently have out of the way at least. Nah, we're good. We'll be fine. Well, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Don't worry about it. Well then, let's begin class. We'll start with a summary of the previous lesson.
Well...
Mr. Inouye, please come to the faculty office at once.
What's all this?
Oh, go into the faculty office, so make sure you take this time to study. Okami's been kind enough to give us this free time, so we are fitted to good use. Let's read a book. It's the book speed. I can read this 3-parter book, man. Yeah, we're not even gonna get the points for it either. A heart without hesitation is the essence of Bushido. Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult. Still got time to read. Let's go a little further. A heart that never backs down is the secret to Bushido. Unfortunately, though, we only have a book speed reading of 2. Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide speed on reading really helped. Well, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Ah, the teacher's back.
That's odd.
Who could have made that announcement? At any rate, let's return to our lesson for now.
Yep.
It's now after school. We have 6 days until Haru is supposedly sold off. That request. Everybody just wants me to do the request. Why does nobody want to hang out? Wait. Motherfuck, he's never there. Is he revert? Whoop. No, he's not reversed. I don't think anyone's reversed right now, right? No. Dude, what the hell? Oh, by the way, Sai cannot be reversed. Just so you know. Or Ricky can be. Also, the Fool also cannot be reversed. Morgana also cannot be reversed. Priestess, Emperor. Dude, what the hell? I'm getting annoyed. Wait. Thought about something. Hold on. We seen a new persona. Excuse me.
What would you like?
Yep. Dressed in ashes. A girl facing unfortunate circumstances to learn about leading a charmed life.
Here.
Dressed in ashes. Alright, let's go see what the hell. Kichi Joji. Oh, Kasumi's a Kichi Joji. I'm gonna power through this social link on. I guess we will wait. Suspense is seriously killing me. Everyone gets eating sweet right now. It's got the same boat, you right? Way on. Alright, in that case, let's go get crepes with tons of extra toppings. Oh boy. Looks like they're not doing their famous double chocolate crepes today. The worst luck. Oh, an email. Looks like it's from the agency. I wonder what they want. Oh, Mika. At Skytree? Where's that? I know! They want me to head over for a shoot now. Feels pretty familiar, doesn't it? Basically, this Ms. Magazine is running a Mika special to try and capitalize on her popularity. But apparently she asked for me to specifically star alongside her for the shoot. Wonder why. Crap. Then should I say no? Oh, but I already agreed. Well, I guess I won't know what she wants unless I head over. Have you been to Skytree? How do you get there? Oh, can you come with me? Actually, I've already decided for you. You're going. Come on. Okay. I mean, I was gonna guide you there and then fuck off, but sure. Not that to me. Alright, we made it. Wait, where's Mika? Oh, so you came for my special. You asked me, right? Wow, I barely recognize you. Did you lose weight? Or maybe change your makeup? The theme for today's shoot is the elegance of woman. So I conditioned my body to be more elegant.
What?
What do you mean? Knowing what you eat, how you move, that's all. It may sound easy, but it's pretty tough. You have to write down everything you eat, making sure to check the nutrition and caloric content. I even hired a personal trainer to take note of my diet and oversee my exercise regimen.
Wow.
Oh, it's amazing. Does that mean you don't get to eat double chocolate crepes? Of course I don't. I'd get fat with just one bite of that stuff. No! No, you wouldn't! Not to mention the other stuff I do. I take herbal medication, wear warming socks, do I don't know how to pronounce that. Yoga? Pilates? Day after day. How many squats do you think I do in a week? I don't fucking know. A natural beauty like you could never understand how much work I put into modeling. Someone's upset. You know, it's kind of embarrassing getting complimented like that. You did. You can't even be mad. You did throw her a compliment. Sorry, did I say natural beauty? What I meant was natural airhead.
What did you say?
Who are you calling an airhead? Eek, Unsuppai, stop it! You're scaring me. Mika-chan, are you okay? Man, cat fights are scary. This way, Mika-chan. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly the expression I'm looking for. I'm not doing it, girl. Wonderful. Wonderful. Oh, this is the test. I'm not going to lose. Could you try to be a little sexier? Like this. There is nothing sexy about that.
Wait!
Mika-chan, why are you doing this? I thought you looked up to me. You should have known that was a lie, but I guess you're just as naive as you look. Anyway, stupid amateurs like you really piss me off. You better not drag me down, okay? Well, you're amazing, Mika-chan. Oh, you know the president of that fancy car company. Introduce me, please. The owner even invited me to dinner. You know, working with all of you just makes me so happy. Heading home. Yeah, let's just leave. We arrived back in Shibuya. Why did Mika ask for me? So she could show you up. See, then she was just trying to be mean. If that's the case, I probably deserved everything she did. You're up. I'm so pissed off. Mika had to work super hard every day to get where she is now. She worked out, watched her diet, made friends with everyone. She couldn't rely on connections like I did. She didn't become a model just for the heck of it. Her resolve, her knowledge, her fashion sense, they're all a total different level for me. It's amazing. Mika is strong. I don't know about that. But me, I'm nothing. Thinking about that makes me so angry. I feel like I could explode. I've been just pretending to be a model. Some of these clothes were wearing me. I mean, that's what I always thought about being a model meant. But I was totally wrong. A real model draws out the beauty of the clothes they wear, casts the stunning magic on them. A real model is flexible, beautiful, and strong. Well, I've had enough pretending. I want to be a real model. Go get him, Tiger. Right. Give it to my hall. Yes! Gonna take the world by storm. Just you watch, Juge. Okay, go get him, Tiger. That turned out better than it could have. So mad. Perfect time for sweets, but no, I won't eat them. I mean, I will, but not for today. You eat some for me, Juge. No! Bye! Oh, back on the train. Whee! Juge, it's me. I've been so pissed since I left, I can't help it. Well, I'll say it again. I'm taking the modeling world by storm, and I don't care what I have to do to get there. Obviously, that means dieting, cutting back on food, and no matter how tough it is, I'll do any workout. Trying to be like Mika? Yep, just like her. Kills me to admit it, but Mika was so strong. I'm definitely going to beat her, though. First time for me, actually. Feeling this pissed off, I mean. Usually, even if I have a crap day, I just get over it by having snacks, watch TV, and sleeping it off. But this time, it's different. I want to change. Tomorrow, I want to be better than I am today. Okay, gotta start by stretching session. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. I think An's, Oh, it's raining? Only this would have been useful to me. Any changes, Haru? Nothing, unfortunately. Father's still indisposed. How are things with you, Haru? Has anything happened with the media? They haven't been horrible to you. It would surely say a great deal about my father, but I am determined to push through it. Society doesn't care what may be going on as long as it's enough to kill their perpetual boredom. They don't even care. They don't even consider how their words may hurt others. I think caring about people is someone else's job. It makes me want to puke. There's nothing we can do about that, though. And everything they say about father is true. But it's important to remember there was someone else in the shadows that behind the shutdowns. If we can bring their crimes to light, this won't end. We'll find the true culprit for sure. Naturally. Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a good victory when we expose the criminal for who he really is. Anyway, we'll need to wait for Haru's father to recover. We'll have plenty of time to ask him about it then.
The one behind the mental shutdowns. It has to be someone dangerous. Now that we're getting closer to the truth, we need to be ready for absolutely anything.
Alright, we have... Do you have time? Yes. If you have time, I'd like to play a match of Shogi. I want to test out a move and check up on my Shogi. Check up on your Shogi, what do you say? And our bomb will go up. Then I'll see you at the church. Our bond will increase. That's right. Your next opponent will finally be a professional. My client's a big shot in the Pro Shogi Players Association, so I worked really hard to set it up. What? Young man a fan of yours, Ifumi? No, Mother. He's my Shogi friend. I told you about him, remember? Your Shogi friend, Let me just say this. I hope you're not harboring any weird feelings for Hifumi. Mother! As I'm sure you're already aware, you are not allowed to date young. You've started to attract a number of new male fans with all of your photo shoot spreads.
Yes.
Mother. If 50 guys like him once you're famous, I need you to accomplish the things I was never able to. Now I'm going to work. Don't wait up for me. I understand.
Sorry.
I apologize. That must have been quite a shock. Accomplish things? Yes. My mother's dream. My father is ill and unable to work, so my mother supports us. My mother used to be a local TV announcer, but she had to quit to take care of my father. My father was a pro shogi player, usually calm, but when he played, you could really feel his spirit. He never hesitated when making a move, just like a king. I really admired him, so I started playing shogi too. But after pouring everything he had into shogi, he suddenly collapsed one day. In my mother's eyes, shogi stole both her dream and her husband, and yet she tells me to keep playing. She wants me to achieve her dreams. I should be working and help to support us. I want to become a professional so I can make enough money to my parents' burden. I do photo shoots and interviews, hoping they'll add some money to our household income, but it's honestly quite difficult for me. You should stop then. I'm happy that you're so concerned about me. When I think about my mother, no one sees me as a shogi player anymore. They no longer recognize my skills. I'm not playing shogi in hopes of becoming an idol. I simply love my family and I want to support them through our trouble. This isn't good. I shouldn't be focusing on such negative topics before a match. Well then, let's play. Today I'm going to be throwing a lot of offensive moves at you. They'll teach you how to escape from disadvantageous situations. Jesus. Tongue twisting. At the finest. Allows you to attempt an escape even when surrounded by the enemy.
Alright.
This basically allows us to run away if something's really bad. Are you ready? That aura. My right eye is switching. Now it's time to reach my hidden evil eye.
I'll start.
Now, to a fair match. You can't say that after saying evil eye. Oh man, knowledge. That's that I don't need.
Until next time.
This happened the last time I played this game. I just get so locked up in doing like this. Oh, hello. Do you have a moment? I apologize for my mother's rude behavior earlier. She's been on edge lately. My male fans are beginning to concern her. She didn't mean to offend you at all. I hope you'll accept my apology in her advance. No worries. I'll be sure to talk to her about you. No doubt my lack of skill is what caused my mother to be so hypersensitive. I intend to improve my skills so I can become an established player and put my mother at ease. So, both work hard for our goals. Goodbye for now. Alright, I'm not happy we missed that point. That one was kinda... That point was placed in a weird spot, but it's fine. Still not happy I missed out on, like, points I could have gotten.
Hey!
Well, you know what book we're reading today, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just gonna see where is it. Dressing at. This is charm. Need that courage. Need that courage, though. A heart that believes in oneself is the truth of Bushin. Learning about the spirit of the samurai seems useful, but this book looks difficult. Now that we've read this book.
Oh.
So you finished reading Master Swordsman? I'm sure you have a better understanding of the resolve that derives of Bushido Master. Still? Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. Still not maxed! Oh my god. Charge ain't even supposed to be that high, bro. What do you mean? Picking up from last time, we were talking about the French Revolution. Having executed the royalty, the revolutionaries proceeded to take the courts under their control. All who opposed the revolution were executed. However, the revolutionaries too were then reviled as deposits and executed by the public. Many people were executed during the French Revolution. The fact that this many executions were possible is actually due to one specific invention. Okay, Dakun, take a look at this.
What is the...
This is the guillotine, a tool which allowed for mass executions. You know who invented this instrument? I don't remember! Joseph Ignace Guillotine.
This is it.
The guy with the name Guillotine. Correct. Of course, that's correct. This tool is named after him. By the way, Charles Henry Sanson, the famous executioner, it's said that he killed 2,800 people with the advent of the guillotine. It may look cruel, but it's delivered a swift, painless execution regardless of one's social status. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that it embodied the French spirit of equality. Wow, really? He seems kind of smart, doesn't he?
Nice go.
Wow. Yeah. I'm big brain. I'm big brain, but not super courage. Revolution is sometimes a bloody thing. The revolutionaries that rose up for freedom became deposits themselves. It's a common tale. Our social reform doesn't hurt anybody in the real world. The bloodless revolution. Alright, we have... What's the plan? It's hard to stay calm. Try to stay calm when all we can do is wait. Oh yeah, I still haven't finished the request from the forum. We still haven't finished the request. Beside lake. What do we have? Is on is not in Shibuya. Alright. We can do... What can we do? I need to increase the stat, right? Roji, I don't think this. Big Bang Burger Challenge is at night, so we can't do that. We could work at the convenience. You know what? Flower shop. Fuck it. We need to get kindness up anyway. No, I'm doing. No, we're doing the. It's proficiency. Ah. Nah, convenience store. I don't even need the money.
What do you want to do?
I'll go to work.
Oh, thank God.
Probably not going to get as many points as I want, but some is better than... Oh, hi, Yoshizawa.
Senpai.
Whoa, Juka-senpai. I had no idea you work here. In that pink uniform, it actually looks great on you. I'm surprised. Oh, sorry for troubling you. I'll see you at the cashier in a bit. Take your time. Convenience stores have been lifesavers for when I get hungry in the middle of training. Can't help wanting to buy a protein chocolate bars or just those jelly drinks. I'm sorry to chat in the middle of your work. Please keep it up.
Hey.
Good work out there. You got to learn how to be considerate about this through dealing with customers. Alright, Charm Max. Good. Alright, we can do the Makoto thing now. Fuck. You're almost done, right? Let's get to your pay and go home. Alright, now we can do the Makoto thing unhindered. And then we're bum rushing kindness, because kindness is a bastard to rank up.
You're back.
Whoops. Wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, alright. So here we should probably hang out with the twins, right? We should do the thing. Central Street. Go to Central Street. We gotta find the twins. I'm gonna do the twins because I'm gonna forget. I'm coming. I hear him. I'm here. Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
No.
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate your rehabilitation is somehow capable of simply in the ocean by being indoors. Rumor has it that sea creatures from all around the world have been gathered in this one place. What an incredible claim recreating something as vast as the ocean within a building. Does such a location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. It could be the aquarium in Shinagawa. So well it would be. You mean the aquarium? Oh, an aquarium, huh? Guess we'll see how well it's recreated Mother Ocean. Let us see just what humanity is capable of. Now lead us there. We get no stat boosts. I mean, we get cards. Cards are important. These glass walls certainly make it appear as if we are walking along the floors of the sea, of the ocean. Well, it's my first time in this place, but it feels familiar to me somehow. All the blue. Such a superficial detail would not preoccupy us. Don't act like you're some sort of expert inmate. Let's continue inspecting the premises. There are a number of other exhibits we've yet to see. So many different kinds of fish. Yes, the semi-transparent floating invertebrates were quite fascinating. I believe they were named jellyfish. Those sea cucumber life forms were also very intriguing. Really? They really creeped me out. The exhibit with the enormous fish was much cooler. The killer whale, if I remember correctly. Nonsense. The jellyfish are far more appealing. No, the killer whale is clearly superior. Inmate.
Hey.
Settle this. I like them both equally. I'm not putting a bridge. That was not a choice made available to you. Can't you do anything right, inmate? No. I believe we completed our inspection of the premises, correct? We've seen how aquatic life forms from all over the world have been gathered here by humans. Indeed, that raises a question, though. Why do humans go through the trouble of collecting other creatures and putting them on public display? Will they construct this chamber of glass only to confine themselves alongside the creatures? The arrogance. They admire nature so much they should just move to a rainforest. I still don't get you humans. Whatever the case may be, this assignment is now complete. Here is your award. Masukukaja Masukunda. Alright, it's time to head back. Man, if I needed to... A free penguin show will begin shortly at the exhibition stage. Please come and enjoy the performance. What is a penguin? An Antarctic swimmer. We have no particular interest in such a display. But since you look like you're dying to witness this, inmate, we'll tag along. After watching the penguin show, I escorted the twins back to the development room. And that's our day. Say we were going to use our day all that well. We used it. Ah. Alright, what do we got here? If the fantasies are doing it, then it shouldn't be a problem. Really though, who are they? If I met them, it would be love at first sight. What are they waiting for? Hurry up and do it already. Heroes have an obligation to rescue the weak. We're not rescuing the weak. Y'all want us to kill a man at this point. Time is right to after school, baby. God. Shibuya people. Finally, this motherfucker is round! Where the hell have you been? I'm watching people in Shibuya right now. I thought I might get the creative juices flowing. I might say, though, I doubt I will be able to calm down until the results are made clear to us. But no, I plan on continue people watching in Shibuya. Let me know if you need anything. Yes! What the fuck? Yusuke! God damn it! You know how much I've been trying to fuck you? You know how often I neglect hanging out with you. I went to the wrong thing. I do not have an emperor on me, do I? Of course I don't. Why would I have an emperor? That'd be too convenient. It would just be the smart thing to just have a fucking emperor. I am running into a wall. I have spawned in a location that is right next to not where I needed to be. Excuse me, coming through.
Hey, inmate.
Back in the prison I go. Ah! God! I'm trying to do both of yours. I can't do... Well, I can do Makoto's. Give me the thing.
Justine, you read here.
Here. Oh, fuck it. Give me the soap.
Then accept this persona. Done already? What?
Give me the Thoth. Give me the monkey Thoth when I don't even think Thoth is supposed to be a monkey, but you know what? I don't know the internet. I don't know that right now, and I don't care. I'm here. I got the thing here. Down the stairs. Go back to... Hey, Yusuke, how you doing? All we have to do now is wait. Nerve-wracking time. Meanwhile, I'm here to observe the people in an attempt to refresh my mind. Do you need something? Let's work on a deal.
I see.
So you wish to take advantage of our deal. I understand. Let's duplicate. Passive. Up pupil.
Very well.
Okay.
Well then.
Now I'll actually hang out with you. You must have a wealth of free time if that is your decision. I'm still unsatisfied with what happened at the exhibition. I have thought a great deal about it. And well, there's something I would like to try painting. Do you think you would be free to help? Both? Yes. Hang out with him. I'm in your debt. It would be rather difficult to go by myself. Our destination is Inakashira Park. Let's go. Oh, I remember this one.
Thank you.
Thank you for your assistance today. After all, it would be impossible to sketch while rowing. What are we doing here? Did I not tell you? There's something I wish to draw. As I take up my pencil, I shall take up the oars. We shall voyage to the sea in search of my next motif. Look at all the ducks. They're so cute. Don't get so excited. You'll fall off, you know. Perfect. This is it. My previous painting captured only one aspect of the heart. Desire. As such, I was unable to arrive at a truly authentic representation. That is why we have come today. I shall paint a second aspect, the burning passion between man and woman. Seemingly, our name today will be the wonders of love. You have an important role here. While I draw, ensure the boat remains as steady as possible amid these devilish ripples. This angle is critical. That bashful side profile, those moist eyes, the overflowing passion is wholly evident. They are akin to Adam and Eve, yet in times of all lovers must come to know the pain of separation. Separation is the natural end to any such relationship, but even beyond that, love endures. I say, this is the truth of human heart. It will make them most wonderful. It shall be adored by all who gaze upon it, be given top prize in the next exhibition. Now's the time to be thinking of trivial matters.
Hey,
Can you please remain still? What? Return to your prior angle. I must capture your profile. What the hell are you doing? Rejoice, for I shall preserve your beautiful love so that coming generations may bask in its glory. Once I complete this painting, you will become new legends in the art world. A modern Adam and Eve. Legends? Art? Dude's off his rocker. Come on, let's report him. Hold on a sec. Are you drawing us? What? You're using us as models?
Yes.
A man and woman intimately swaying in Ningyo dreams. The blush of their cheeks, the bashful looks. Yes, this is the love I was empathetically searching for. Love? I guess you could call it that, but it's kinda weird. It's familial love. This here's my sister. Told you I didn't want to come here with you. The only ones who do this crap are stupid couples. But I've always dreamed of coming to Tokyo and riding a boat here. So it was supposed to be with my boyfriend, not my brother.
How could this
Familial? That overflowing passion was just a figment of my imagination. It seems my bias has caused me to overlook the truth of the matter. Love comes in all forms. Love is a broad, multifaceted beast. It only serves to prove how narrow my perspective can be.
I see.
Romantic love and familial love may be nigh indiscernible depending on one's point of view. Perhaps the truth of the heart lies in the eye of the beholder. I feel as though I've learned something today. I can sense a quiet resolve from Yusuke. That could have ended way worse. If negotiations with a loan, Shadow fails, you can try again. Loan?
Alright.
That's oddly specific. Wait, so only couples write these things, right? Does that mean those two... There are people from all walks of life here in the city. Oh, tell me more. What are you talking about? Oh, well, come, it's about time we return home. Please row us back to shore, Yuge.
See you.
Farewell. Yuge, thank you for all your help today. I've certainly come to realize my lack of experience. It would seem I understand nothing of love at all. After all, though I progressed by one step, there is no doubt I will face many difficulties moving forward. When will I fully understand the art? And if I do understand it, will I truly be able to draw it? Just keep drawing. Yes, that's all I can do. There must be something that will come to mind as I continue to draw. Anyhow, today was a significant use of time. It's impressive oarsmanship from your end as well. I hope I can count on your help next time as well. For now, farewell. Dude, as soon as we finish fucking On... I gotta switch between On and Yusuke. But Yusuke's never downstairs! Anyway. Bought a dart set online. So I bought a dart set online. The soldier got mad at me for throwing them in the house. Seems like the whole national acclaim thing has us on edge. So let's chill a little.
What do you want to do?
Game. You know what? I am going to play darts with her later, but not now. I don't remember when we last helped the tree. I legit actually forgot. Check.
Nice.
Alright. So I don't believe the twins are available for another outing. I don't even edit. Oh, fucking hell. Are you fucking for real? Like, really? You are? Can't y'all take a break? Once in your lives? I need to get my courage up. Well, actually, I need to get kindness up. Thank God the charm is up now. Oh, give me a challenge. Get a burger. Burger. Take my time when we get the burger. No, I'm not going to take my time. I'm just going to eat this burger. Give me the burger. Alright. The guts is maxed. Beautiful. Alright, we are in line for some good ass shit. Alright, so we got the guts maxed out. Now I gotta do kindness. Fuck.
Alright.
Your guts has increased to the from dauntless to lion-hearted.
Wanna head back?
Well, why don't we head home? I'm all hungry now. I will be too. I haven't eaten in a while. I am technically hungry. But that's neither here nor there. It is not important. It is 3 days until the big Haru day.
Hey,
Hey, shouldn't we tell others about the target and mementos? No. Hard to stay calm. More about Eco. I can finally do this! Hey, I'd like to speak with you about Eco again. Please come to the student council when you have the opportunity. I checked. We do have a thing. I remember.
Well,
All we can do now is wait.
actually,
Oh, so I spoke with Eiko, and she said her boyfriend was okay with the double date idea. She asked me to show her your profile picture. Apparently she thinks you look a little lame. She told me that my boyfriend isn't the same league as her I think she'll change her mind once she sees you in person. Don't worry, I'll back you up. But bond will go higher. Thank goodness.
Shall
I'll
we
contact
go?
Eiko. Let's meet at the diner, as I mentioned before. Yo, my name's Tsukasa. I heard all about you two from Eiko. So I heard you're the student council pres, Makoto-chan. Totally wish I could be one of your council members.
oh,
Yes, I am. Totally. Four Eyes here is your boyfriend, yeah? Yeah. Looks like you guys don't get along too good, though. It's like your love level's rock bottom. Are you seriously dating? We just started. How about that? Right. We've, like, only been dating for a couple of days now. So jealous of the love you and Eiko have, though. Oh, I get it. You just don't got any affection compared to us. Hey, babe, did you do something special today? I don't remember you looking this sexy. Oh, Tsukasa. Sorry, I had to use the bathroom. Later, lovebird.
excuse me.
There's something I'd like to ask you. Are you serious about pursuing a relationship with Eiko? Aha, I was wondering when our honor student was going to show her true colors. That reminds me, Eiko said you were real pumped about getting to know me. Why is that, huh? I just wanted to make sure you're good for her. Damn, girl, you really care about your friends. Good stuff. I would say friends are like super important and shit. Speaking of which, a friend of my girlfriend is totally a friend of mine. How about you tell me your digits? Huh? What's wrong? Come on, give me your number. Here, have my number instead. Nobody asked you, Four Eyes. Anyways, Eiko already gave me yours, Mako-chan. We good. I do have one more question to ask. You're not going to bring Eiko to your club, are you? What, you suspecting me? I wouldn't dream of it. Damn shame people think us hosts are just flirts. But my love for Eiko is pure as snow. Don't twist the story. Huh? Is something wrong? Oh, I was just getting to know your little friend here, honey. Well, I should get going. I gotta be at work soon. Ah, me too. Bye! I hope he's not tricking her. But no matter what I might think, I still don't have any proof. Football Eco seems really happy. I'm just getting away with their happiness. No, you're being considerate. I suppose so. I mean, I really am worried about Eco here. And I know this is just a hunch, but my father always stressed how important it is to trust hunches. It seems that host has sent me something already. What is it supposed to be saying? It's full emojis. Hey, Tsukasa heart emoji. I know we just met, but I couldn't wait to phone you. I can't. Nope. I can't. I can't. I was raised in the time period where this shit was like a thing. I can't speak. I can't type like this. It hurts my spirit. I can type stuff like I can't do emojis. I can't. I look at that and it's like, this is a disgusting form and I hate it. That was barely a coherent sentence. I need to get used to that if I'm going to help Eco.
Thank you very much.
By the way, I'm glad you were here with me. I would have really panicked had I been alone. I honestly despise how immature I can be sometimes. But I'm working through that with your help, so thank you. I got nothing. I got like 3 points. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members.
Alright.
Your high priestess confidence. Yeah. Harrison Cupbery. Now Makoto has the fan.
Shall we go?
We should get going too. I'll let you know if anything else comes up.
Alright then.
Goodbye. I didn't get no points off that. I'm a little upset about that. Confident links are not going great. Hey Juge, thanks so much for everything. Oh, I was saying right for everything today. I feel strangely exhausted. It reminds me when we went to the red light district. Even after we split ways, that host kept sending me messages. He uses these weird symbols. I have no idea what he's saying. I want to ignore him, but I shouldn't for Eco's sake. Tell him you're on a date. Yeah, that'd be a good excuse to ignore him. You have some great ideas. Thanks, I'll try responding with that. I can't shake these doubts about Eco's boyfriend. I can't tell if he's a bad guy, but he doesn't seem on the level that either. I'll need a little more information. Thanks for your advice. I'll talk to you later. Alright, it is now evening.
Ah, you're back.
God, what are you doing right now? Not helping you is what I'm doing. I meant it. I will ignore you for the rest of the time until I am prepared. Is... Ooh. There's a confident link here. Is it Misha? Yeah, you are here. Weird. Everyone, yeah.
Yo. Okay.
Oh, we have nothing to say.
Come again. What's up?
Somewhere that ain't so popular. Very smart. Well, just do some work around the shop then. Inokashira Park, huh? Yeah, that's not bad. Want me to check it out? Not bad. It's easy to get here, and there's a lot of open space. This'll do. Thanks for telling me about this. You gonna do?
Yeah.
Well, see. I just want to give a student who's preparing for the high school entrance exams a chance to relax. Either way, thanks for today. I'll continue being flexible with our deal. Make sure you keep being useful for me, alright? And there's so much nature here. Really peaceful during the day. Places like this where you're most likely to run into trouble. Just be careful. I remember him playing with something like this. I think it was a duck, though. Think you ought to hold on to it, for future purposes and all. The wand vote! Concerning you, I feel like he may appreciate something you... I don't have a gift I can give you. I didn't see if we could go up a rank or not. I was not paying attention. Hold on. No, I don't think it actually records that. Anyway. Fuck. Are you free tomorrow? Why, yes, Futaba. Perfect. You are accordingly invited to go look at limited edition Featherman figures with me and Nerd Out. Let us ride to Nakano. We shall sally forth into a realm of true figurine geekdom. Oh, Futaba's inviting you out, so you'll be... So what'll be? You gonna go to Nakano? I don't have anybody during the day I really need to hang out with, so fuck it. Well said. Then we'll go for Nakano tomorrow. I'll send you directions, so read them. Take a look at your map so you don't get lost. Nakano! Chow down, hang out, and shop to your heart's content. Nakano's got it all. Between ramen bars and huge shopping complex, it's a joy to explore.
Alright.
I can now visit Nakano. Alright. Got it now. Bye-bye. Alright, we're at 90%. That's rather concerning. Anyway. Did you see the limited edition model? So high quality. Way better than cheapos. Subtle facial expressions, even the little wrinkles on the clothes. I want it so bad, but you could get sushi 10 times with that kind of money. Better start saving. Saving up, huh? I guess that's the safest way to do it, but how many years of allowance would I need? Probably not that much. I guess I'll just have to settle for staring at it. Okay, next up. Wait a sec. I guess definitely bad news. I mean, I don't want to say he's Yakuza, but... Listen, let's just wait for him to leave. Don't make eye contact, okay? He's not that scary. Well, look who it is. Eep!
Yo.
Hey, didn't think I'd bump into you here. Talking to us, we're dead. Who's the little lady? Oh, fuck! I was gonna say basically my sister. Technically? Huh. It's complicated. Not like I'm in a place to judge. You know this guy? He's my boss. What, like for a job? I guess you could say that. Wait, like that military store? Oh, you know it? Yeah, I mean, yes, sir. Relax, kid. I don't bite. You here on business? Oh, me and these guys go way back. They distribute some of my wares here. Wares? What about that model gun in the second floor display case? Oh, huh. Yeah, that's probably one of ours. Level detailing on that one was crazy. Like the barrel shape and even the metal texture was perfect. That kind of authenticity is hard to find. Well, you know your stuff, little lady. You gotta drop by the shop sometime. I got plenty more models for someone who can appreciate them. Really? Yeah, really. Be around. He's kind of scary looking, but he seems like a nice guy. Yeah, he's cool. I went home after shopping with Taba, even though we most likely didn't buy anything, because I don't have money to spend like that. Haha! That's good, though. Actually really happy that that happened.
You're back.
That was a good event. Yes, I'm free tonight. Going. Oh, we got one more night. Alright, tomorrow we're probably gonna go to Memphis. Free tonight? Stop at the shop. Got a job for you. And could you make some time for that after that? Yeah, let's do it. Okay, come to the shop. Eventually I'll work on kindness.
Got a minute?
Alright, that's good for today. Oh, but there's something I want to talk to you about. It's about that secret suit I mentioned. More to it than my having been in the Yakuza. I want to make sure you don't go saying something stupid if you run a cow around here. Back when I was working with the Hashiba Club, a crazy lady came around our office. It's been over 10 years ago. I had this baby with her. The whole time she was there, she kept going on and on about how she wanted to sell it. Figured she was just some cracked up junkie looking for drug money. But when I told her no, she sat the baby down and ran off. That baby was a coward. Thinking back on it, I'm still not really sure why I took him in. Not only did I have to leave the clan, but I'm stuck running this shop I don't even like. Every day is an uphill battle. Still, haven't managed to tell Kaoru that I was in a Yakuza though. Why not? Let me ask you something. How would you feel if you found out your parents were wrapped up in some dirty shit? That's how my mom was. She spent every night drinking, running around town with all sorts of guys. Couldn't stand to see her destroy stuff like that. Often I wished I could have had someone else as my mom. Make Kaoru go do the same thing. But to make sure he had a good childhood. That's why I left the clan. I did everything according to the code. Now Suda's dragging me back. You remember that I run this fake gun shop? He came by asking me to make some custom models for him. Though he wasn't really asking, the bastard forced me into it by threatening to tell Kaoru everything. Truth is, Suda's got all sorts of dirt. Not just like on what happened when Kaoru was a baby, but on me, the rest of my family too. Who knows what happened if Kaoru learned the truth. Suda isn't gonna stop there though. I'm sure he'd go on and tell everyone else he could. With all said and done, he's gonna try and take everything I have.
Shit.
Word gets out about my past, people are gonna treat Kaoru like he's no different than me. Bro, everyone knows shitty parents end up making shitty kids. Got that stigma, he'll be stuck with it. If it goes wrong, he'll always be the one who gets blamed. How it was with me. Why I turned to the other. Nobody else would accept me. That's why I also can't turn down Suda down. He's just got too much power. You're so kind, Eva. Don't give me that exaggerated bullcrap. I ain't kind at all. I was trying to stall Suda with bullshit prototypes, so I figured out a way to stop him. Bastard got real good in keeping his cards close to his chest. Once he caught wind of what I was trying to do and started keeping tabs on me 24/7. Thankfully, that's just about when you showed up, kid.
Sorry.
Sorry for bringing all this shit up out of the blue. Probably don't want anything to do with me after all, huh? Don't make assumptions. It's cool if you want to act tough and all, but don't forget to watch out for yourself, kid. Alright, just remember that I never gave you a reward for that info. Right. How about I give you a discount on that special menu? That should keep you quiet for a while. Pretty good deal, huh? Found deal has grown people. I got no points off of that, holy shit. Decrease the cost of gun customization.
Alright.
Making some leeway though. It's late. Should be getting home. Carl's being a ton lately after cram school. He's probably gonna have another growth spurt soon. Anyways, I'm closing up for today. You should head home soon. Only I needed proficiency. Sir, can you give a little bit of kindness? You share a little bit of that, like, lovely charm? I just got that book for fucking charm, too. That's what's even more fucked up. Anyway. Hey, sorry about earlier. Didn't mean to get talking about that heavy shit. But I gotta protect that secret no matter what. For Karu's sake. Right. Yeah, I'll do whatever it takes. I guess that's why I brought it up at all. Right now, I still don't know what Suther's next move is going to be. Yeah, stay on guard 24/7. Don't want to get killed in your sleep, right? Alright, see you. Dealing with the Yakuza? I'd rather they killed me in my sleep, to be honest. It's... I found an awesome magazine. I'll bring it to the hideout. You have tomorrow off for Health and Sports Day, right? It'll definitely get your adrenaline. I really want to read it, but I'll wait until tomorrow. Oh, but if you're busy, then do that first and I'll wait. See ya! Guess Futaba's coming here to show us a magazine? Sounds like fun, but I'm going to bed. Honestly, I wanted to go to Mementos, but she was like, no, I have a book.
Hey.
Hey, Duke, Futaba's down here in the shop. Well, in fact, Futaba's here. Come on, let's go downstairs.
Nice.
She's always like right here.
Yo. Hey, hey.
I think I'll pass.
Aw, what?
Okay.
Well, it ain't nothing to infiltrate, but we can do a thing.
Beautifully executed.
Here, this is for you. It was a resounding success. Up to Kupo.
Is everyone here?
There has been no marked change in my father yet. I suppose we can all wait, yes? What? Well then, we have some new intel on Mementos targets today. We'll start with this one first. This intel is on a harassing boss. He steals the achievements of his underlings without doing any work himself, all for his own profit. Apparently many of the workers have quit because they couldn't handle this spiteful nature. His position for power. Using his position of power wrongdoing. Horrible boss must repent for what he's done. Let us beat the rubbish mentality into submission. At all. Now on to the next target. He's a human incarnation of greed who borrows money and runs off with it. He's changed his name and even had surgery to change his face. Not even the police can catch him. If he'd just gone that far, the only thing I can feel is pity. It would be best if we help change his heart.
I'm on board.
I'm for doing this too. We need to trigger a change of heart in them.
Yep.
Alright. I don't know where this one is. We gotta do this one, and we gotta do this one. Explore Mementos. Yo, how many targets we got? 3 of them? Let's do this. Let's go.
I'm gonna bust loose.
I have no idea if we're gonna run into them in the proper order. Because I don't want to run into the cheap one because I think he's gonna force us out. The rare time that I would take do a Mementos run to sleep.
Let's go.
Let's pull out Morgana, put Yusuke in. Right, let's Mementos overview. So we have a target in the Path of Katal, and then we have possibly 2 targets in here. I'm hoping the target here in Katal is not the one I'm concerned about running into. That's going to be the one that shoves us out. I don't know if he shoves us out completely, but I know he shoves us out. Target in an area deeper inside. Alright, let's go deeper. Do.
It's somewhere.
Okay, so he's not on this floor. Boom. Oh my god, I didn't even fight! Jesus! Yeah! Wow. Well, that's what that does. It's inside Mementos itself. Goodbye. Oh yeah, we're just going to be collecting personas while we're down here too. Note to self. Go fuse. I don't need any of this. Well, I will very much appreciate.
Joker, there's a chest.
You got it. I'm down with Suti Ogress. I don't remember what it said.
In hindsight, worrying over grades is so petty.
Ah, fuck. I didn't mean to do that.
What about the advantage? Don't rush this.
Just kill him. I don't know if you're at max. Oh, fuck it. Come on. I already had him. I don't need this thing. I just don't want to fight. Wow, we're already at max. Alright, we're going to... I don't want to get rid of that. We already have a hangman that's extra strong, so goodbye, Orthus.
Now, let's continue. Your power's incredible, Joker.
Okay.
We got more money and, you know, stuff. Anyway, oh. Kinky. Oh. Apparently I have a kinky. I'm not really searching for stuff in this place. I'm just trying to get to the fucking...
Then...
Right.
I can feel it.
And... Nothing in here for me. And... Kuroma Tengu. I will like to be very mindful of being down here for...
Ooh, Phantom Thieves is trending. It's good we're being talked about, but we do need to focus.
I just noticed the thing. Alright.
Then...
I'm hoping this is not the target that we need to... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna be real with you, I think it is. Yeah. Oh, no, this is... Okay, never mind.
Yes.
Never mind, okay. This is the target I want to take down first. One of them. Ah, are you guys a fan of thieves? You look like you have some complaints for me. Stealing credit from your subordinates is one of the worst things you can do as a superior. That's my way of management. It's efficient. I give the orders and my underlings do all the work. It's a pretty easy job. As long as the numbers go up, the idiot president won't say anything. If my underlings have a problem, they should just get promoted. But since I evaluate them, how does someone let you get promoted? If I were the president, you'd be fired. Shut up, kids. Your reason doesn't apply in a real world. If you don't get it, I'll teach you a lesson as your high and mighty ruler. Where's he gonna be? Oh, well, that's not what I was expecting. That's not what I was expecting at all, but that's fine. In business, circumstances shape results, and the results are all for the sake of the ruler. Me! Your coming here happened by circumstance, but the results that follow, they'll favor me.
Let's go.
Sure about that? Oh, look for me. I don't think you're gonna be weak to cycle, can you? Let's...
How's this?
I'm just gonna err on the cautious side, as Yusuke is weak to fire, and this thing is usually known for having fire. As I've not actually hit this guy yet, so I have no idea what the fuck he's weak to.
Let's go.
Oh, he's not very strong. He's not very strong at all. Alright, goodbye. Oh. That wasn't enough. Here, hold this for me. Never mind.
This is my other self.
And now he's dead. Do.
I'm a victim too.
My boss from a long time ago used to harass me. I thought it'd be fine if I did the same thing. It's a vicious cycle. You're right, that vicious cycle should have stopped me. Should have stopped with me. But done to my precious subordinates. They take responsibility for my mistakes, sent them far away, messed up their lives. It's all my fault. All mine. You intend to take responsibility for all this. I'll read some business books. I'll try to do what I can to become an ideal boss. I want you to think carefully about what kind of boss you'd like to work for. Figure it out. Theme Park Escort. Amusement Park Guidebook. If you abuse your subordinates, I guess your kids were real important to you. We aren't just slaves. That's it.
All right.
Let's go back to the entrance. Yeah, thankfully, we can use going back to the entrance because there's no other target inside that area. And because of that, we're going to actually rebuff. So I'm going to pull Haru out. Can't keep you scared. We're going to pull Makoto out and we're going to put Ryujin on in. Put some variety in there. There's so many big fan favorites. Alright. Now let's go down to... we could start at Area 4, right? Let's start at... No, I should have went... Oh, fuck. No, we should have started up. I'm sensing the target in the preceding area. Let's head back up. I realized that I should have started from the top. But I feel like you're gonna be in path Area 3 anyway. Yeah, I figured.
I have something.
Alright, this area is probably going to have...
There's a shadow waiting around here.
Never mind. Lamia. This. You're dead. Eh. This is after Okumura's palace, so I'm surprised we're not running in... Break. Man, Ryuji, you have one of the most useful things. Unlock it. Do it. Give it to me. Black Ro- hey, yeah, I like it. Love it. Going in. Okay, so I'm hoping this isn't this is the cheater. It has to be. This is the cheater. A little anxious. I hear he's been repeatedly changing his... Oh, no, it's not! With plastic surgery to escape death. At least we'll never catch him, so it's up to us. Yeah, let's go. Wow, thank God! Phantom thieves, huh? Since we're both always on the run, I can give you guys some pointers on hiding. Hey, we never expect any help from a guy as bad as you. You better return all the money you stole. Shut up. Why should I? Banks are always taking money from people unfairly. I'm stealing back from the people who stole first. I'm doing what's right. I'm carrying out justice. I disagree. You've been running away, always hiding behind a new name and face.
How stupid.
You guys hide your identities too. You know what? That makes all of you hypocrites. I'm gonna take off those masks and see who you guys really are. Ah, Legion. I actually don't know if you are weak to anything. Interesting. How do I find this out? I live true to my desires. I'll tear off those masks of hypocrisy.
Let's go.
Go down. Okay, he's not immune to physical.
Not bad, Mona.
I don't do that one. This is a great opportunity for me to be like, let me just be an asshole and set this up.
This is my other self. I lend it.
You motherfucker! You motherfucker! You actually did that! I'm upset. I'm putting my fucking attack up back, you bitch.
Let's go.
Actual bastard. Here, hold this for me. Or I can miss. I actually fucking missed. Wow. You are not fast! What is happening? We are really doing it. We are actually doing this right now. How have you missed? Okay.
Here.
Wasting your goddamn turn, it's making me mad. Cover everybody's HP just in case.
Persona! Take this! Can't run now! Time for a lovely coup de grace.
I love it.
It's showtime! I'm running on empty, man. Behold, a saucy, zesty masterpiece. Ain't nothing better than this. Get out, dumbass!
Fucking asshole!
Here you go, my tree.
On the house, bitch!
Holy crap, this is good.
We're making a lot of money here. I just realized. Did she level up before I did? Jesus Christ. I can't believe it. This whole time. I haven't been carrying out justice. I guess you realized it. This whole time, I was a bad guy. So, you were saying the fantasies were hypocrites? I was wrong and upset that I realized my own mistakes. Thanks to all of you. And to myself. I've worked so hard to fool the world, living only for my own greed. I've changed my face and name many times, but for the first time, my heart's been changed. Oh my god, from now on, live your life with an open heart and nothing to hide. Alright, now let's go do the other thing. As we're about to get into a cutscene orama. That's that. Well, no. Keep it. Got one target left. Let's. I'm good to go. After that, we're actually gonna just leave. Well, no. We have 10 more stickers. 10 more stamps. A little bit past here.
I can see it.
See, I do want to attempt to find the stickers. Although if the Reaper shows up, I'm getting the hell out of here. This goes up. We don't have to get up.
I can feel it.
Eh. Not a lot of money.
I'm working pretty hard today, huh? I wouldn't mind sushi for dinner. I like the spinny sushi too. I feel like
I went into a fucking circle. There.
I can feel it.
Down. Go down like the 5. I'm pretty sure it's in 5. Boys not out, baby! Down elevator. Escalator. There's a target somewhere in this area. Let's scour this floor for them.
Focus.
Thank God he's close. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, time to find a fucking asshole we actually can't beat. That's the cheater. Ninja with Shadow. You look so pathetic. He's cheating in a video game, right? Yeah, he's a cheater. It's not something an adult should be doing. Let's go. It's useless. In the Gunabout world, no one can defeat me. Cheating? I don't know what you're talking. The winners are the ones who are right. It's the winners who decide what justice is. And what greater winner is there than me? I am the god of Gunabout world. I am the god of Gunabout world. I am invincible. No one can ever hope to defeat me. No matter how many come against me, no one can ever wound me. Idiot. Let's get him. So yeah, we can't win this fight.
I'm strong. I'm the most powerful. Hey, no matter what you throw my way, you won't put a scratch on me.
And contrary to what you might believe, he's right. We can't hit him. I will try my best to stay alive in this fight. Oops. I was supposed to heal with him.
That was awesome, Mona. Joker, you
We're not hitting him is what we're doing. When he says he cannot be hit, he legit cannot be hit.
You gotta aim! Nice.
Miss me.
Just at the last second. Joker!
I told you it's useless! There's no way you can win against me!
Look at him, acting all smug because of his cheats. We can't do anything to him at this rate, though. Let's retreat for now and rethink our approach.
Yeah, I think when you do this one, you get shoved out. What the heck was that? Our attacks did nothing to him, more like they never touched him. Yes, unfortunately, it appears we do not have even a chance of victory. Yo, Morgana, ain't there anything we can do? I'm not sure. As I've already mentioned, the metaverse is a place where people's cognitions materialize. Even I can't predict what will happen in here. Damn it, if only we could figure out what his ability is. He's cheating.
Right.
That's exactly right. But we need to figure out a way to break through his cheats. That's fine, but let's do that somewhere else. It's not exactly what I call safe. We should talk more where there aren't shadows. We can make it our homework then. Let's think more on this topic after we return to reality. Okay. Hope it doesn't add too much more to your plate. Homework, huh? I guess that works. Wait, let's get going. Oh, so we could still explore mementos if we wanted to. But yes, for all sakes and purposes, that battle is a special one, but we need to come here in order to trigger it, because now we'll trigger another Confident Link that we can get, which is one that's also really fucking good, but a bitch to fucking do. Anyway. We're not going to be seeing that for a minute, though. Alright, girls, let's get this over with.
Pursue rehabilitation
There
with
is
all
an
your
alarm in
body and
effect.
soul.
Today we will hang them more forcefully.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Prepare for the unexpected. Get ready for this.
Okay, we're up to 44, so we can make 44 and up, and lower. Magatsu Izanagi. Ananta, Queen Mab, Gramelpakal.
You okay with this?
Ah, we found. Oh, he was weak to that.
Choose which skills to enhance.
Wait. Hold on. Man, I kind of don't. Oh, we didn't make that. Or we didn't make Legion. Wow, Legion.
It is neither remarkable nor unremarkable. Choose which skills to inherit.
You can take. You okay? You're just getting everything.
This should beget a respectable Be Reborn.
Yeah, no, you're just gonna get everything. I think this is a priestess as well. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Wait.
Choose wisely.
We're going to be giving up not the star. Biker. Well, it doesn't actually matter what we give up. We're not going to get the thing we're going to get.
Okay with that? Choose which skills to inherit.
Actually, take over.
I cannot expect any. Now, let us begin.
Fail. I don't know if I've had this. Yeah, we had it. We had Jochinton. Break Agidine Magaru. Ooh, these are not bad skills. Don't know about burn boost. Those are not bad skills. Those are not bad. Agidine, Garudine, those are not bad skills. What do we have in my persona repertoire? We have too many strengths. We do have priestess still because of this thing. Star, counselor. We won't need counselor soon. We want to keep this. We don't need death, and we need hangman. I mean, we're gonna need tower soon, but these are the ones that I just have arson to have arson. Anyway, we're done here.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, Jose never showed up. So, fuck it. Defeated Shadow Kishi, defeated Shadow Akitsu.
You're back.
What do we do about that cheater? Ain't we screwed if our attack can't do anything? He is invincible at this game, so he is invincible in Momentos as well. How about we just beat him at the game of his, huh? But he'll just cheat. How about we ask for help from a skilled player? Supposedly there's an insanely good gamer they call the King somewhere in the city. I've seen all over the forums how he managed to beat this cheater with himself with unorthodox methods. For real? Where can we find him? I checked his account for an official server, but I couldn't pinpoint what arcade he goes to. Sorry. If he really is that famous, won't it be easy to find him? True. Okay, we should gather intel on the King at the arcades around town. Knowing when someone could get famous just by being good at a video game. In any case, we might be able to complete the request if we find this King. With this help, we'll crush that jerk with that cheating jerk for sure. Anyway, next thing, tomorrow is the date of the arrangement for your fiance. I'll be okay though. The state my father is in has put that on hold for the time being. Woo! We accomplished one of our goals. Doesn't mean my marriage has been called off though. My father agreed to do so in that other world, but I'm not so sure how now, given his current condition. So that too will be on hold until the change of heart. Sounds like to me we're totally in the clear. Yes, and so thanks to you guys.
Everything should work out well if Okumura has a change of heart. Assuming it happens like it always does. We should be seeing some results soon.
What time is it right now? How longer do I want to go? Eventually I should get some sleep, right? I don't know. How long have we been live? We've been live for hours. You know what? We're coming close to some pretty heavy story content now. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you did join me tonight, thank you for joining me tonight. We're going to be calling it here. I don't want to get into any I don't want to be getting into any pretty strong story stuff because the next bit of story stuff is going to be strictly related to Haru, and I don't want that to take up the rest of the night because we will be here for a while. So I'm going to save that for Monday. As per we keep up with stuff as a proper time. But for now, thank you guys for joining me tonight, and I will catch you all later. See you on Monday, ladies and gentlemen, and have a lovely night. Keep yourself safe. Ciao, Sue.